turn me up, don't make me have to go crash out my coupe. Girls turn me up, got big rings like King James, no flu. Girls turn me up, but 100 bottles, I ain't even eating no food. Girls turn me up, I'm in a new mansion, I ain't even swimming my pool. Girls turn me up, hey, girls turn me up. Girls turn me up, but 100 bottles, I ain't even eating no food. Girls turn me up, I'm in a new mansion, I ain't even swimming my pool. Girls turn me up, cause I'm always gonna get the last laugh. It's a knockout, I'm like Tank Davis with the right jab. Nighttime in a ski mask with a white jag. I like mine, but her feet done in a nice bankroll, gotta keep up with a nice bag. Van Cleef, Hermes. She soul searching her past life, had a bad vibe. I just told the papa got no limit on the cash line. Girls turn me up, don't make me have to go crash out my coupe. Girls turn me up, got big rings like King James, no flu. Girls turn me up, but 100 bottles, I ain't even eating no food. Girls turn me up, I'm in a new mansion, I ain't even swimming my pool. Girls turn me up, hey, girls turn me up. Girls turn me up, but 100 bottles, I ain't even eating no food. Girls turn me up, I'm in a new mansion, I ain't even swimming my pool. Turn it up a notch, it's a lot of money. She a bad, and she stack hundreds. No Ray-Bans, these time for a little AP, I bust down my wrist. Hot toots on my 6'3", I'm lit. My agent gon' book all my trips. Need 100K plus the back end, I'm lit. Look, and this shit will always gon' shoot, no I don't miss. Girls turn me up, don't make me have to go crash out my coupe. Girls turn me up, got big rings like King James, no flu. Girls turn me up, but 100 bottles, I ain't even eating no food. Girls turn me up, I'm in a new mansion, I ain't even swimming my pool. Girls turn me up, hey, girls turn me up. Girls turn me up, but 100 bottles, I ain't even eating no food. Girls turn me up, I'm in a new mansion, I ain't even swimming my pool.
What is up, everybody? Let me get this all set up and we will get going. Let me get this on. Christoph, what's up? Phil, how are you guys? Man, I thought this was going to be our first ever TikTok stream, and of course, after everything I did to get it set up perfectly, it did not work, but we should be good once again on X. Let me make sure about this, though. Let's check this out. Yep, okay, good. We're good on X once again, so that's huge. We're good to go. Appreciate you, HSP. Alright, so we're good on X. I gotta still work on TikTok, guys, unfortunately. Much appreciated. Ferris, if I'm reading that right. But that's alright. TikTok's good enough for, X is good enough for now, and we'll get TikTok going. Guys, how is everybody doing? So, here's what we got. PS5 Performance Pro, couldn't wait to get on. I've had a bad day, so this is getting me something to look forward to. Awesome, Phil. Glad I could help out, bro. Yeah, man, I had one of those yesterday, and I kind of bounced back. We got things situated. It was one of those days where, like I don't know how your bad day's going, but mine was one of those where it's like, bro, all this is out of my control, but then I got to do a bunch of shit now, like calling banks and switching accounts and this and that. But it's like, dude, once I'm done with it, I can just move past this bullshit. And it's kind of like, you know, it's better this way without going into details. So it's like a bad day, but you could see the light at the end. So I'm hoping yours is like that. If it's not, if it's one of those bad days where it's like, where it feels like there's no end to it, just know that this too shall pass, bro. It always does. So with that being said, man, let's get into this and let's try to talk about some eFootball and have a good time. So what we're going to do here is, this is my lab, in case you guys don't know. AI Divisions is my lab, right? I finished all my events like most of you guys, but a lot of people say, oh, all right, I'm done till the next events. Or if you're crazy enough to get on and play PvP league right now, you'll get on that. But other than that, people are like, okay, there's nothing else to do. And I get it, man. They need to add more modes. We all know that. By they, I mean Konami. However, the thing is, there's so much work to be done on the pitch. Everybody can improve. And for me, it's way too early to start PvP. Right? Way too early to start. Right now is when all the weirdos come out. You know, they say like after dark, all the weirdos come out. In eFootball, like the new phase, the start is when all the weirdos come out. Not to mention, the games are ridiculous as far as inconsistent gameplay. Like the worst of the worst. Again, hopefully Konami fixes that as we go, because you should be able to play whenever you want. But if you let things settle down and then start playing, in my experience, you typically have a more enjoyable experience anyway. We've seen it with Inception, we've seen it with Nick, we've seen it with all these guys. Now I get it, man. Maybe you don't care about the results, you just want to see if you can have a few good games here and there. But for me, that's where this is the best, right? AI League, which wasn't there when I first started playing eFootball, guys. They added it, and I'm glad they did, because this is where you can test everything. So here's what I'm going to go do. I got all my game plans set up with my 4-3-2-1. All right. And I've already done this with my 4-2-2-2 with the stack DMF and CMF. I want to test all of these out, from long ball counter and possession to out wide and quick counter to long ball counter and long ball to possession and quick counter. I want to see how these all do in this setup. The biggest difference here is in quick counter compared to long ball counter, right? I have that Pirlo, and I do not want Pirlo overlapping like I have Bellingham, like I overload that left side. I want Zambrotta overlapping there, and then Pirlo operating still in a more central area, just because Pirlo's not that guy with regards to that type of movement, right? I feel like I don't get the best out of him in that way. So that's the only difference here. Now what I could do, though, is something like this. And guys, if you don't think this matters, it absolutely does. I have a video coming out tomorrow about the attacking channels. The left channel, center channel, the right channel. Then I have like two channels that I would call left center and right center, I guess you could call them, but they're in between the left center back, or the left center back and the left back, right center back and the right back. And when you change the position, maybe not everywhere this occurs, but when you make this change, like if I were to put Pirlo all the way out here, he is going to operate similar to a left winger, even though it says CMF. If I put him all the way in here, he's going to stay in that central area. When I put him right here, he without a doubt is going to operate closer to that left side, because that's what Bellingham did, and that's what I want here. I want this channel overloaded. So when Zambrotta overlaps, I have a triangle between Pirlo, Ronaldinho, and Zambrotta. And it works brilliantly, guys. I'm telling you. Right? But I just got to be careful, because I don't want Pirlo, unless I send him overlapping per se. I want him as like a quarterback. I like Bellingham, but the reason why I'm keeping it like this is simply because of this reason right here. I want to work on and practice with this link up. Just to see what it brings to the table, if it's worth starting Pirlo over Bellingham. Because don't get me wrong, Pirlo is a beast, guys. He's an absolute beast. Sorry, guys. Let me get this off here. He's an absolute beast. So what I was just showing, before I forgot to take off the cover screen, if I push Pirlo all the way out wide left, he will operate as a left midfielder, but it says CMF. If I push him more center, he will operate center. When I push him or Bellingham, whoever on this outside, he does operate in this outside area. Tested it with Bellingham and it works. Hullet, if I push him outside of Yamal, he will operate similar to a right midfielder, constantly overlapping. I don't want that. I want him running down the center of the pitch, connecting with Suarez, sometimes connecting with Yamal on the inside on an underlap. And it absolutely matters where you put your players here. Maybe not everywhere, like I said, but you'll see in these games I'm about to show you. So again, it's not like Pirlo's not a boss. It's more the orchestrator as well as his finishing ability. Because when I get Bellingham in there, and I rebuilt him too, so his finishing isn't as good as it could be. I can get that up to 90, but I wanted him better all around. And so this Bellingham is an absolute beast all around, right? Still decent enough defensively, whereas Pirlo is obviously a better defensive player, but he's just missing that physical presence, and he doesn't join the attack. He stays back as more of, like I said, a quarterback. So we're going to check it out and see if we like that better or not, right? And so that this is the testing grounds, guys. So when you don't want to jump in PvP because it's bad gameplay, or you're not, you want to test things out. If there's no events, don't think there's nothing to do. There's still skills you got to learn. There's still link-up plays you got to learn. You still got to master your tactics, and not just one setup. When I watch this best player in the world, this Ari Al-Sharif hacker, I can't remember his name. I don't want to butcher it, but appreciate it. What does that say? 2685, 2655. Appreciate you, bro. So the bottom line is there's plenty for you to do. And when I watch this player, he's the #1 player in the world. I got a video coming Sunday, not tomorrow, Sunday, breaking down his gameplay. But one of the things that makes him the best, besides just being so quick, so fast at everything, you could tell he's put tons of hours in. Like, you'll see these little things he does where it's like, clearly this dude knows what he's doing. But he adjusts his tactics on the fly like it's nothing, guys. I'm talking whether it's positions, whether it's players. I mean, he changes so much in-game, just on the fly, boom, to adjust to any opponent, and then he'll change them a few times in-game too. So you have to have more than one tactical setup memorized so you can do that. Because sometimes when you change these setups, you got to change the players. You got to change individual instructions. You got to have all of this type of thing set up, right? I've gotten to the point where I'm ready every game to add my individual instructions. I never add them beforehand, except for in like this case, for instance. I can do this one because I already know I'm keeping on offense. I'm keeping Vieira defensive just to be safe, so he doesn't veer out of position. You have to make sure you do it on your sub tactic as well. But other than that, I keep them off because it changes every single game. That's the only one I'm sure of. In every single setup, I can go through. I think I already have it in my LBC, which will probably be my main one. I might go possession quick counter. We'll see. Particularly double blue quick counter. I'm leaning between that and LBC possession, because LBC possession gives you the best way to fight everyone you're facing. You're mainly going to face LBC and quick counter a vast majority of the time, and then out wide you can use possession as well. Same with long ball. So where to have that? Okay, individual instructions. Yeah, defensive. See, I already got it set up there. Boom. So I could go through that for every single game plan. Out wide too. Individual instructions. Oh, he's already set there. Perfect. Sub tactic. See, I already have it set for these. Let's see if I have it set for my very last one. So these are all my setups. LBC possession. Out wide quick counter. Possession quick counter, which we're starting with. And then long ball counter, long ball. And let's make sure. Yep, boom. So other than that, the rest of these, everyone's always asking, what individual instructions when I do tactics? They change per opponent. You got to be ready to read your opponent, know what their manager is. Well, I don't know the manager proficiencies by heart. There's so many. So I just chat them up real quick, or you can put it in Google and find out in a heartbeat. And that way you can properly prepare. And as you play more and more managers, you'll get to memorize them. It's that simple, guys, right? So let's get into the test. Let me see what I have here. Christopher's asking, I need to be good enough to be able to be very good with any tactics. Yeah. So that's why I test all of these out. I share all of them with you, and I let you know what I like about them. But it's not like FC or goals or anything like that, or UFL, where it's like, okay, those games are almost like a puzzle. You solve that puzzle, and then that's all you use. Okay, this year the 4-3-2-1's broken. This year the 4-2-3-1. This year the 4. This year in FC26, for instance, it's like the 4-4-1-1. We've had the 4-3-2-1 in the past. The 4-2. What was the other one? 4-2-1-3. Vergang made that super popular. And that's all everyone used in 25. And every time you figured it out, then you find the broken players. Claudio Pena this year. In the past, you had to have Van Dijk at center back because he'd score every corner. Hullet, bicycle kick from corners. Hopefully they fix that by now. But it's just stupid shit like that. You solve it, and then you just play mirror matches and do that same shit every game, and that's why FC's dead. eFootball is not like that, right? You're going to face so many different opponents. Like, even if you mainly face Quick Counter and LBC and whatever, it's everyone's going to have their own unique teams and their own unique way of playing within those systems. And then, of course, you're going to have your more popular stuff you play against, but it's not like a mirror match every game. So you must be ready. I'm going to get some coffee, and we're going to get into our first versus AI game. Guys, by the way, my dumbass still has only been to D2 AI. So I'm going to try, even though I'm testing this season, to really push. I've made it, like, I've done everything I need to in this game from, like, a non-pro standpoint. Like, when you look at all the badges, right? The pros have some cool-ass badges on there. But outside of that, I need to get Division 1 versus AI. It's my number one goal. Then it's all about the win streaks. Like, I'll have, like, a 12-game win streak, and then I'll tie a game. Or no, you know what? I think I still got to hit the 10. I think I'll hit, like, 9 wins and I'll tie one. Or I'll hit 7 wins, tie one, then win another 7. You see what I'm saying? So after that, it's the streak badges. And I by the way, hope that Konami eventually catches on and realizes the badge thing is super cool, but they need to start doing rewards with that type of thing. Add more badges. Add like 60% plus win percentage. You get a badge. 80% plus, you get a badge. But not only that, give out coins. Give out coins. Reaching Division 2 with no Epic or Showtime players, or whatever, with standard list players only, or with, you see what I mean? Like, reward people, dude. You know what I mean? Like, Konami has the ability to just juice this game to the gills to make it so good, and, like, add some stuff to not only the badges, but add coins to it. Add position tokens and skill tokens and cards even, like, they got to start pumping some life into this game so it's not just on the pitch that's so good. They made that amazing Eve baseball game, which we're going to look more into later on too. I believe a community member of mine streamed it today, so I want to show him some love and check that out because, guys, they went so in depth with that baseball, guys. They have high school mode. They have freaking star player mode and seasons and all that kind of stuff. It's like, you can do this, man. If Konami wanted to, they could really take this game to new heights, but they're making so much money, it's like they're settling, I don't know. So, Joseph, it really just depends, because the reason why they changed from their old e-baseball ways to this new really deep setup is because their competitor is MLB The Show, which is arguably the best sports game ever made, right? From their system where you can either pay or grind for players, the incredibly deep offline and online mode, crazy customization, every detail, all the history of the game from the Negro Leagues to the minor leagues to everything, all the legendary players true to their real life form, which Konami does their legendary players so good, and their player IDs in general are amazing. They just need to add depth, Yeah, I got that badge a long time ago. I know, Phil. It's crazy. They should start giving coins for that shit and give us back coins, I'm going to drink some coffee. I'll be right back. Here's the squad in case you want to take a look. I want to show you a few rebuilds I did too when I get back. Just a sec. Well, I just went online to you can watch it. go. So here's the rebuilds. These are live on eFootbase, so they didn't confuse you. If you guys don't know, eFootball Hub's a cool site and everything, but it's just not as like easy to use. It's just not as good. And they have a website and an app, but they still did a good job. And by the way, if you come second, you have a little bit of an advantage because you get to see where to improve. So eFootbase, great people, man. Great people who made that website. Awesome website. But they're still building the website part. It's an app only right now, but you can use the website. Like, you can go to it right now, but it's not as juiced up as it's gonna be. So don't judge it yet. But the app is fully finished. You download it on your phone, iPhone, Android, whatever you have, and then there's verified creators. So like, you can click on me, you can follow me on there. So whenever I do a new build, you can know. Then you can go through all my builds and see them. You can see in Dominators, another partnered or whatever you call it, featured creator, and then you can see what our ratings of the player is, 1 through 10. Like 10 is GOAT, 9's meta, 8's very good, 7's good, 6 is you see what I'm saying? So you can see that. Then you can comment too, like, this player's amazing, this player's okay. So we rate them. You can see our builds. You know, you can leave comments and stuff. And you can't beat that, guys. It's the best ever. You can see the most popular skills that people add. So you're not just in the dark if you're new to choosing skills. You can see the most popular booster people added. I mean, make sure you guys download that eFootbase. efootbase. It's a great app, and then you can start using the website when they have it. So I don't get paid a penny from them at all, guys. I don't get paid a penny. It's just a very useful tool, and that way you don't have no bonehead builds or anything like that you're looking at. It's verified creators, and you can see the differences. Like, I'll put on mine. This one's a hybrid build. If I wanted to go all out attacking left back for him, I would lower his defensive abilities to probably the mid 80s and just juice up whatever. I can make him a pure crossing type of left back. He doesn't have edge crossing, but I can make him a speed demon. Oh, there's one thing I got to fix here. I just noticed. Damn, I'm glad I came in here. I'm going to have to take from physical contact. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Perfect. No problem. Physical contact 85, jumping 84, heading 74. So now we got some physical. He's got his physical ability, good enough speed and acceleration, excellent defense, good on the ball, excellent passing. I mean, probably the best offensive fullback in the game. Not probably. He is. I'm going to check that in just a sec. I'll check that, Phil. I'll have you walk me through it. Then I rebuilt No, I kept Vieira the same. Vieira's good. No, I didn't. I lowered. I wanted his dribbling a bit higher, but honestly, for what I need him for, 83 is good enough. I raised his passing up. Because he does have more of an ability, like in my system, to connect some good passes. And the fact that he has the through passing already, visionary pass, which boosts his teammates, not him, but still. I just wanted to make him a better passer. So now, I mean, he's not elite, but he's a very good passer. Right under elite. I had his dribbling higher, but the best way to describe it is I like my players to be more agile, be good on the ball in case there's any, like, in case they're in, like, they're in traffic and they need to get out of it. Nothing's worse than a clunky player that can't get out of it and then you lose the ball. But for him, he wins the ball and then I immediately want to play a pass. A lot of times he has that ability where you can play that killer pass or that long diagonal or whatever it is. So I wanted to give him that ability. So I boosted his passing. So this is the new build you see on eFootbase. Then Hullet as well. I made him more well-rounded in this 4-3-2-1, right? I had him a lot more agile before, but with this setup, he's completely maxed out. I mean, he's a beast everywhere. For him, even the mid to low 70s on defensive stats, it's still excellent. So that's all I did, man. I go through each player every time I'm switching up tactics or anything, and I just sharpen them up. It might be just a few point changes here and there. And in doing so, I believe I found the very best builds, better than my original for Zambrotta, Vieira, and Hullet. So, how do I check my PS5 performance now, Phil? Can you walk me through how to do it? Somewhere in settings. And everybody else who has a PS5, you guys can do this too. If you want to leave the instructions so everyone else can follow along too, who's on a PS5. Might take a few because there's a little delay from when Phil hears what I'm saying, but it's well worth it, guys, if it boosts your performance. Settings at home screen, or is it settings in the game in eFootball, or is it settings here? If it's settings here, I'm good. Let's see. Yeah, good looking out, Phil. Make sure you do like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. Much appreciated. I always forget to tell people that. Thank you. Save data. And then game presets. I want this on performance mode, huh? Prioritize performance or image quality. Select performance mode for higher frame rates. Oh, wow, dude. So hopefully that will help. Keep everything the same. Everything else. That's cool how you can do this. Badass. Okay. So there we go. So now it's good. There's an original e-baseball. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Alright, guys, make sure you turn your PS5 to performance mode. Yeah, I guarantee any little edge you can get, of course. Alright, now let's get into it. You see the setup? I want you guys to pay attention to the overload in this left channel, the overload in this right channel, and then Suarez. Everyone would say, oh, a single center forward. The rule book says you got to go target man, deep lying forward, or target man, deep lying forward, or a poacher here, fox in the box, whatever. And I'm telling you why that's not true. I want Suarez to make runs diagonal left, diagonal right, stretch the defense, to leave room for these four to work into. Then Suarez can readjust his runs, and he's just going to be all over the place. And if they forget him, he's going to score goals. If they give him even a half an inch, he's going to score goals. And if not, he's going to open up space for the others to score. So let's do it. We're going, just so you know, by the way, we're going quick counter, 1/2, depending on how the game's going, but typically quick counter 1/2, possession the other half. When I'm in quick counter, I'm going to go double blue quick counter. I really like what I've seen there. And just for contrast, I'll probably test it out without it as well. But this is the best way to start practicing. And I was requested to walk through my gameplay and stuff. And make sure you run through it. I didn't do this yesterday because my head was all over the place. But make sure you're preparing the same way like a real game. So I see my opponent. All right. So 4-3-3. Fabregas. I would literally grab the phone real quick. I don't know Fabregas. I would grab this. I would go in. Boom. Cesc Fabregas, Manager Proficiency, eFootball. Possession game. 89. Lofted pass and defensive engagement boost. Just single. So just possession. So I'm going long ball counter against him. Well, I can't. Possession. So I'm going quick counter against him. So I'm going quick counter. Then I look. Three. When it's three pronged, I go for wingers tight marking on Yilmaz and Messi. Unless it's special circumstances. So I keep that. Time marking. Yilmaz. Time marking. Messi. I don't want them to be able to get the ball to Holland. Holland I can deal with. He's a turn and shoot type of player. I'll be glued to him anyways, and I'm not worried about him dribbling or anything. So we get right into it. And we stay on our quick counter. And I actually want to put pressure here. So I'm going to go nope. Oh, and I already know what the problem is. From events, I want this off. If you ever play events and you let your AI finish them for you or whatever, make sure when you're playing you turn this off, because otherwise it will get in the way. It's annoying, so just make sure you do that. You'll notice it and turn it off anyways, but when I'm editing and stuff, just to get those events out of the way, sometimes I'll let AI finish. Oh my goodness, good start. See what I'm saying? Why I'm not worried about man marking the center forward here? All right, I'm going quick counter here. I'm not going to do double blue because he's in possession. Good. Zambrotta, that's where I love the overlapping winger. Look at this triangle here. Pirlo's pushed up a bit. Whoa, what? That was supposed to go to Suarez. Good tackle. That's where to practice this stuff at, guys. You start learning your players' abilities. Look at that run from Hullet. Beautiful run, beautiful ball. Should I try to force it? Nope. Too many defenders. Too many bodies there. Touch. Oh, Suarez. How do you not read that that's coming? Good, Pirlo. Look at that space. He got lucky not to foul me there. Get so far, gotta be ready for that high line in the counter. Look at the overload of numbers. Force the pass, though. That's okay, we're right on him. Look at the recovery. Shadow Hunt helps a ton. He got lucky to beat out. Whoa, what the? That was interesting. Never clear, we're going to work it out. Now here's this overload here to Suarez. See, that's what I hate about quick counter with my type of playstyle. Everyone's always running away, you're in. Nice tackle. I might go to double blue just to get more to feet. Like some people like all those runs. I like playing to feet. I don't want to kick the ball in behind every time and just, boot it. Unless it's open. I don't care how effective it is. It's not football. Good. Look at Ronaldinho. Touch hit. Goal. Oh! Alright. Give and go. I triggered Yamal. There it is. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I could have done a fake shot there, by the way. That could have worked out. Look at Vieira. Good job, Vieira. All I did there was sprint and then do this. I just took my finger off sprint. That's all I did to make him run past me. Touch hit. Oh. There we go. All right, here we go. That's where the three midfielder setup helps out. The DMF2 CMF. I call it three midfielder, but it's a little confusing. It's hard for the opponent when they have to try to build up through that. Suarez, you give him space. Too much. Way too much. Let the center backs be. Now I'll press that up. I'll recover here. Oh, I'm fine. Good. Whoa, that's not what I wanted there. All right, let's go short and play it out. Yeah, so these are the games where if you wanted to, you could get real direct and score some ugly goals and stuff, but there's no point in that. Doesn't help you out. Look at that run. Beautiful run by Ronaldinho. Too much again. Look at Hullet. There's that 90 physical contact. I should have played defeat. Whoa. All right, halftime zips. Yeah, in a little bit I will probably. I'm playing Phil first for sure. I'm playing my boy Phil first for sure. I own that game. Yeah, man, there's just something about quick counter. I just can't. It's just not built for good football, man. It just really isn't. It's just constant through balls. I know that you can get your ass kicked the whole game and then just kick a through ball and get lucky, and it's just I don't like it. Out of bounds. Purposely playing into pressure. In some situations, to have to work the ball out, to have to figure stuff out. Good, you have space there. Look at Suarez. Oh, yep, Ronaldinho. Ah, good chop turn, but terrible shot. Need more power on that. Come on, Patty. Oh, Patty. Boom, you're in. Come on, Emal. No, oh no. I tried to fat fingered it. Good there. Good run. See, they just run away, man. It's just dipshit football. Like, I don't know how people do it. I can't do the kick and run stuff. Okay, here, boom. Look, no showing. Look, there we go. There's somebody showing. All right, here. Look at Yamal. Turn and hit. There it is. Goal. No way. Goal. Thank you. Kind of ugly. But that's quick counter for me. Now, it's 1-0. I'm going to go for a little bit more direct. Look at those. Look at the dribbling from Suarez, by the way. Ball just glued to his feet, bro. Ball just glued. Suarez deserved that goal, but we'll take it. Look at this. Look how the ball sticks to his feet right here. Look at that. Talk about left stick. What a... oh, that was a beautiful block, by the way. That was going to be a goal. Appreciate it, bro. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Suarez, the new Suarez. He's a monster. They play very similar. They both got that hybrid. So now I'm playing quick counter. I'm going to go a little more direct. Good D, Company. I don't get where some people don't like Company. To me, he's the best player, best center back in the game. That was a terrible idea, and now I gave up the fucking goal. Almost did. Van Dijk caught up. Gave up a goal almost. Boom. Good. See what I'm saying? More direct. Players running away. That's what this is built for. Yamal. Oh my God, they're blocking everything. I got to get those fake shots going. Boom, boom, good. Ah, feet. Feet. Good Vieira. Oh my God. Let's work this out now. Look at that. Nobody's showing. Not one person there. And you know, even if you're playing a quick counter type of place tactic in game, somebody's going to show to them all there. I wish I could clip that real quick and show you. Like, that's what I hate about quick counter. Like, it's just not realistic. It's just, no, not everyone's going to run away every single play. Even if you're leading, it doesn't matter. And if you're just patient defensively, which is what I got to learn, half the time your opponent won't know what to do. Ah, come on. There's no way. Who was that? There we go. You see the quick counter. You see the press on from the opponent there. Boom, give and go. Yeah, this is not good. This setup, don't like it in quick counter, 0%. I know I didn't do sub or anything like that either. But I just don't like it, guys. The quick counter shit ain't for me. Look at Suarez. I tried to chip him. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, Phil? Even Division 2, when you get up like further, it's like that. I mean, these guys even... Look at this chip shot, though. If you don't have chip shot control, the chip shots in this game are so bad. Look at Suarez's chip shot. What a run, though, by the way. No arc on it at all, but 2 rebound goals from Suarez. Yeah, I just can't stand it. I can't stand all the running away, dude. The running away is just... You can't tell me that's skill. I'm not saying, like, certain players can't do some cool stuff here and there, but it's just all running forward. Now, this next game, I'm going to go double blue. For me, my favorite to play is possession, but I would say the most dangerous is long ball counter. And you can use it different. It's just like quick counter, but you can use it differently because you don't have that high line, so you have a little bit more space. So you can let your players make those runs away while you keep possession of the ball. And then what will happen is Once your players make those forward runs and they see they're not getting the ball, then they'll check two. They'll go off sides and they'll readjust themselves and they'll check two in the process, and it gives you space, almost like in real life when you check away and come two. And you can do that a lot better with long ball counter. You could do it in quick counter, but you're in such tight proximity because of the high line that many times you don't have space. If you're trying to wait for your teammate to the AI run triggers, and then you don't give them the ball so they adjust. If you try to wait for them to adjust, you're in such close proximity. A lot of times the opponent will strip you. It works a lot better in quick counter, which I'll show you here shortly. But we're going to go double blue quick counter now, guys. That will give me a little more control. That will have my guys showing to the ball a little bit better. Let's see if I like that a little bit better. And this time I'm going to check conditions too, because you don't want to get into bad habits. And I forgot to do that the last one. Open up my bin. Already did, Dan. Alright. So, next opponent. We go in. Boom. 3-2-4-1. I'm going to have space with both my AMFs. So first thing I'm going to do is this as wide as I can. Alright. And yes, it does matter. This is going to be a nice little ball to be able to play Ronaldinho and Lamine. So individual instructions. I can only do one because I got defensive on Vieira, so I'll do Yamal. No, he's already in no place. I'll do Ronaldinho. He's creative playmaker, so that will help counter that a bit. Then defensively, let's see what my opponent's got cooking here. I'm going to tie mark Shevchenko. Well, you know what? He's going for crosses. Tie mark Hazard and Messi. So those are the instructions. Again, it changes every game. Who's the manager? Klopp. What's Klopp? Quick count? Is he quick counter? Just get used to doing this, guys. Jurgen Klopp, manager, proficiency, eFootball. You can just do that quick search in Google or what, ChatGPT, whatever you guys have. And he's possession 89, quick counter 89. So we'll be ready for both. If he's possession, we go quick counter. If he's quick counter, so we'll match possession with possession. No, so we'll go, if he goes quick counter, we'll stay quick counter. If he goes possession, we'll stay quick counter. So we're quick counter this game again, guys. Quick counter this game again. So we'll go double blue quick counter on this one. Tie marking Hazard and Messi. I got Yamal pushed up because it's a 3-back, so we'll have, sorry, Ronaldinho pushed up because he's a creative playmaker. So sometimes he wants to come to get the ball to his feet. Yamal's more likely to take that space in behind, so they'll be able to exploit that space, right? And then we'll look to attack into the left and right channels. Then once we pull McAllister and Gerrard to the outsides, guys, that's when we can push it back to the middle if we need to. 100% know what I'm saying. I agree. So that's how we're going to look to play here. Work the left and right channels, pull them out, and then work it back into the central area once we pull McAllister and Gerrard, even one of either Andrich or Pacho out wide. That's when we'll look to get Suarez released. So we're going double blue quick counter, guys. It's a little bit more controlled, a little bit less forward runs, a little bit more players showing to the ball, but you'll still get those forward runs. Then you'll get 11 players behind the ball as well. Still a high line, but just a bit deeper. And a little bit more help from your AMFs defensively, even Suarez a little bit. So here we go, double blue. And we're in. Whoa, what the forward touch? Guys, 0%, 0%, 0%, this right here. 0% did I do that. This is what I did. How did that touch skyrocket into the player? I start like that every single game. There's not a game when I don't do the same thing to the left back. Not one single game. How in the fuck does that just happen? And then, of course, they score from it. It's insanity. This game blows. Like, when people say scripting in this game, that's the shit that happens when that makes people think this game is full of shit, bro. I know this is a pointless AI game, but when that shit happens, that's the stuff that I'm talking about. Like, I can't ever understand it. Beautiful. See how he checked 2 there? And then it's laid to Yamal instead of Hullet. Guys, I can't do it. It's the stupidest shit with the passing, it's just unbelievable. And you'll get this. It's not just PvP games. It's crazy. Like that forward exploding touch, the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And then, of course, look, he takes one and I can't get to it. By the way, you can never get to those in Division 3 or higher. No matter what, you just can't. It's like they decide on this game the AI is going to win. Goal. What a goal, guys. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Should be 1-0, but that's okay. That's why this Ronaldinho card's special, man. That's why this one's special. He's got the blizzy, but on top of the blizzy, he's so nimble, man. He's so nimble. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. And he's got that physical strength, too. Just real quick so you guys can take a look here. Here's my build out for him. I mean, you can't get much better than that. I mean, that's disgusting. And while the physical is 81, that 96 balance with the maxed out dribbling and the 99 acceleration, right? Even though they don't make him as nimble as they should, in my opinion, they make him a little more stiff. Here's what I added to him. I'll eventually get one-touch pass replacing gamesmanship. But then the momentum dribbling and the blitz curler are just perfect for him, you know? All right, here we go. All right, let's get this. Whoa! 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 I love this. Keep pressing me. Come on. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Turn it out. Good. Look at the run. Look at the run. Look at the run. Oh, he beat him there too, but I don't think I could have ran through it. Maybe. So remember, I got Pirlo to Suarez link up play too, so be watching that when Suarez gets the ball. Oh. Come on, Vera. Good, Pirlo. Work it out. Feet. Feet. Look at, yep. Yes. Oh, no way. What does McAllister have? Does he have he don't have Shadow Hunt? How does attacking Serge Suarez not get to that ball, guys? It's complete bullshit. Oh, come on. Oh! Of course. Long reach tackle. There's no way. There's no way, guys. See what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. It's just complete dog shit. Thuram versus Messi. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. Didn't even bump him a little bit. I'm gonna go single blue. What a ball! No, Suarez. What a ball! Oh man. Freaking guys, AI will drive you nuts. It's the biggest homer job ever, I'm telling you. It'll drive you nuts. Play it through. What kind of through ball is that? Look at Suarez. Look at Suarez. What the? Quick counter is freaking crazy, boys. Yep, through. That's got to be a goal. I choked, guys. I overpowered the shit out of it. I choked. That was all on me. All on me. No reason to power it that high. At least there's some shape going, even at single blue. Oh, cooked. I don't know why I decided to do that, boys. Don't ask me why I decided to stunning that. I'm just so used to it. To doing it with my keeper so it's more accurate. Get on him. And then he gets a corner out of it. I sat there and watched this with Inception going crazy. His was PvP though. And the homer jobs are insane on this game. Look at that. Get up. Come on, counter him. Oh, of course. Alright, so I'm gonna go single red. Let's try to throw the kitchen sink at him. From double blue to single blue to single red. Nice offensive keeper. Oh, you're in! Oh, of course. That would have been nasty. Little AI keeper assist. Good, Trum. There he wins it. That's what he should have done on their goal. Come on, Suarez. Guys, what? I was about to say he's the nastiest ever. There's no way. Dude, that's a Travella. He's got outside curler. He finishes outside curler every time, guys. When is that not a low corner outside curler? You see what I'm saying? When is that not a low corner outside curler? Easiest finishes of his life. Unbelievable. And then I got to score like that. That's quick counter though, boys. That's quick counter for you. They deserve it. This AI team deserves it. I guarantee whoever uses this team in real life, because it's all, it's all user teams, is a rat. I know it. There's no way. I should have settled that anyway. I had time. I choked, but I wanted to look cool. And what a terrible idea, because that finish sucked. Good timing. Good. You have space. Come to. Jeez Louise. Gotta be quicker. Good. Read them like a book. Good. Ah, not nimble enough. Ronaldinho. Let him overlap. Dude, it's like they do end up like knowing what you're doing. Good. You're in. You're in. Look at the back post. Boys, Yamal's wide open there. Thought that for sure was going to get him. There it is. There it is. Come on. Not yet. 75th. 75th. And I got Owen going in up top. 75th. And my super sub Owen's going to end up scoring. Oh, crap. Oh, no, 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 no. I dove. I dove. I dove. I dove. Good. Jesus. I dove in on that last one. That was terrible. You still got it. All right, here we go. Boom. Here it is. Good. You're in. Come on. Come on, Ronaldinho. Goal. Woo! Right at 75th. Hell yes. Now listen, I could have done the Marseille here or a chop turn to make it look cool, but I was thinking no effing way I'm going to play around with this. Oh my god, his animations for the Blizzy is so nasty, guys. His animations for the Blizzy is so nasty. That's from going single red. If I didn't go single red, I would have been fine. Oh, I didn't switch my subs. No, because I'm using the quick counter, not my typical team. I wanted Mikey Owen. I wanted Mikey boy. That's okay. That's all right. See, we're good here. Hullet will go more defensive. I want Davids. I don't even got Davids, but I'll put Gattuso in. That's fine. I'll get the whole player in. And then on the left, cutting in right, we'll go... I typically put Eze in there, but I'll put Nene today. All right. Let's do it. Oh, and I forgot one. Now, I don't know if I have him because I didn't switch my subs up like I should have. But I'll do it here. We'll get Desai. So I don't have any overlaps now, but that's fine. All right. And now we go back to double blue. We're still going to look to score here, though. We're still in quick counter. You're in. Brilliant. Look at the back post. Goal. Game over. Bravo, boys. Game over. Gattuso. How about that? The gnarling dog with the insurance goal. We will take it. Nice little through pass. And I want to show you guys something here. This is why it's so important. Every attacking player you have. Oh, I didn't even get to add it to him. Wow. And that was still beautiful. I still got to add it to him. Damn, I thought I ended up adding it. I thought I had through pass on him. I was going to say that's why, but there you go. Apparently you don't need through pass. No, I'm just kidding. When you do have it, it helps out tremendously for those situations. People will say, why does your center forward need through pass for that situation? Even though Ibra did great there. I try to get cute. Guys, so you're telling me, so whenever I want a shield, since they don't have a shield button, I know they used to, you literally just have to take your finger off of a directional button. That's it. I hate that. I think that's silly. Am I right there? Or like if I want to trigger shield, like I'm in the corner, like watch. If I run in this corner here, and I want to trigger shield, he didn't shield. So you can't trigger shield? If so, I need to learn how. Or is it just you gotta let the game do it when the game wants to? Because if I could trigger shield, it'd be a whole different ball game. I don't. That's such a skill. Like they need to add the ability to use that. Oh, I tried something cool. Alright, boom. Yeah, I'm very OCD. I try to do like my subs in the 75th, unless I have to change like the game's not going right and stuff, but typically speaking. Try to get cute. So if the opponent's straight in front of me, I would push left stick backwards if they're diagonal with left stick. And no sprint. And then you can't be pressing the sprint button, or does that matter? All right, so now I want to go into. I gotta switch this up. Base team settings. No, wait, hold on. This is why I go long ball counter though in possession. See, I have Owen and Ronaldo. One or the other, or I might even go, if I go 1-2 and looking for a goal, I'll play Owen SS because advanced striker will turn off. And Ronaldo striker. Owen just so nasty, especially with super sub. Then left attacking mid, Eze, and then Messi right attacking mid. Neymar potentially second striker or attacking mid. He's like the hybrid there. Second forward, Pele if I need. So I just have a ridiculous spoil for choice way right here. If I start with a center forward and SS, I most likely would put Pele as a starter. Stevie G, second box to box just in case. Pirlo, in case I want to go orchestrator. Davids, in case I want to go destroyer out of my 2 CMFs. Mecha, in case I need to replace Vieira, fat chance, but Mecha is a monster. Or if I'm trying to hold a lead and want to go double anchor. Marcelo, if I want to strengthen the center of the midfield when I have the ball. Right, so he's a situational sub. Same with like Mecha and Davids, honestly, and even Pirlo, you could say. And then, of course, if I just want to have a strong back line and hold the lead or something, I would put Varane in. And the way I would do it is push Thuram to right back, move this left back to center back, and put Varane in over on the left is how I would do it. So those are the subs. I always start long ball counter. Go to possession. Exact same setup pretty much as you can see. The best link up play in the game Deschamps has with the breakthrough pass A. Over the top pass, I ranked it third on my list. If you haven't seen that video, I ranked all 9 link up play styles in the game. There's 3 5-stars. The third ranked over the top pass A is, and then Deschamps having breakthrough pass A. This is number 1. Number 2 on the list is breakthrough pass B, and it's just a box to box. So breakthrough pass B would be a link up between like Bellingham and Suarez, for example. As long as I'm holding the stick in the different direction from the defender. Okay, I'll work on that. I'm going to work on that this game. All right. Yeah, I can't do quick counter, guys. I just can't. To me, it's all about long ball counter and possession. I'm going to test out wide, too. And I really do like this 4-3-2-1. I'll show you the difference here in a bit. I'll switch maybe in-game to that 4-2-2. But having that cover defensively, especially now, let's see what we got here. Let's see our opponent. Gerpugel. Gerpa guy? Alright, he's quick counter. So we'll stay long ball counter. Okay, perfect. Then this one, Hazard, Musiala, type marked. 5 back. Hazard. Musiala. Try to take those wings. Then offensively, Vardiol and Alexander Arnold will be pushed up, so that's right. So that's on my left. So Ronaldinho will go offensive, push more up. Once again, offensive on Dino. All right, so those are the the individual instructions for this game. As I said, and we'll go. He's quick counter. So we'll go long ball counter first half. And listen, if I have a big lead, even though I typically wouldn't do this unless I want a toy, I'll play possession against quick counter second half. So let's see how the boys do. We got our full subs on board. 75th minute. We'll get Owen in. We'll see. We'll see how the game's going. But if it's 1 already, I want you guys to at least see how beast moded Owen is. Maybe I'll even go a little earlier this game, closer to when Phil was saying. But I typically like making it kind of realistic. But you also got to watch for your stamina. The back post. Good recovery. Good. Look at Hullet. Yes. Good cut. Oh, that would have been nasty, dude. Good cut to a little acceleration burst. What's up, Tribal Lunk? How are you? Appreciate it, Tribal. Appreciate you, brother. Guys, that was a sick little speed burst cut. I love doing it from that byline. All right, we got bullet head or Hullet that I never use. Let's try it here. Let's try to run his mark away from him, though. Oh. Oh, he kicked at him instead of headed it. Hullet went to swing at his ankles instead. Good header pass there. Come on, Bells. Out to the other channel. Boom. Boom. Touch hit. Goal. Oh, no way. I should have done one touch hit, guys. I should have done one touch hit. Pay attention to the channels, though. I couldn't do this as well in quick counter, bro. It's just too much running away. Not enough good football. Whoa, what the fuck, Zambrotta? What the fuck, Zambrotta? Did you forget you're supposed to defend, sir? Good. Good. Look at Hullet on the run. Look at that. Oh, I should have taken my finger off sprint. I thought I had a hole and I didn't. Well, I thought I backed off. So what I do, guys, too, I'll hold matchup with X, and then I'll let off for a second when they're about to just run you in a circle, right? I'll let off for a second. So I'll show you. I got to show you when I'm doing it, and it helps it tremendously defensively. All right, boom. Boom. All right, when I was about to shoot, of course. All right, we got to sharpen up. Look, everyone's running away. We stretched the defense out. Now they recovered. Boom. 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 Goal. Oh, no way, Jamal. So many options, eh? So many options. Yeah, I guess it depends, doesn't it? Like, if you're playing any red at all, of course you got to go earlier because your stamina drains faster. If you're doing any type marking and the player's all over the place, or if they're not all over the place, you reserve energy. Good company jumps through the moon. Oh, of course, come on. Good track back. Good, that's fine. I was scratching my hand. Good, Mbappe. Eat dust. Good, come on, Ronaldinho. Look at you, Maul. Oh, why can't they ever squeeze those through? It looks like they have a big enough hole. Could have probably squeezed that through. Haul it. It's like shit's not registering when I'm trying to get it with them. That one was for Hull it again. Hull it's like my glitch guy this game. Look at this. There we go. We'll take it. Come on. Check two. Turn them. I can't do shit with Hull it. I don't know if it's because they got a man marked and it's like a... Game feels so weird. Yes. Oh, of course. No, that was supposed to be Marseille. So this guy's playing... This guy is not playing quick counter, bro. This is not quick counter. I'm going to go to possession to get a little press going. Good. Good, Yamal. Good. Goal. What a fucking goal. That's what he does, baby. That is what he does. That's just brilliant stuff. He got the Marseille. Look at this Marseille. It's brilliant. Oh my gosh. That's where you want to do it, boys. All right. We'll take it. Nice little individual effort. Now, if I didn't want to do the Marseille, or if you're learning skill moves still, a fake shot into a acceleration burst works perfectly. Not fake shot, sorry. Not fake shot, because you'll get a little boost, but you don't want that animation. You want a shot cancel. Shot cancel, so OX, super cancel. Sorry. Scratch everything I just said. Not OX. O, super cancel on PS5, or shoot, super cancel. Immediately shoot, super cancel, which is R1, R2, right? And then immediately let go of the super cancel and double tap R2. So I'll show you it right off the bat here. you get a sick little burst and you freeze the defender. So you got to take advantage of that freeze. So you want it like this. So it's here. Shot super cancel. Boom. See? So it's like this. Boom. Boom. And you get that little space. See what I'm saying? So it's boom, boom, boom. Gives you a nice little space. Obviously, you don't want to do it in that situation. Just wanted to show you. Perfect. Look, there it is. See? Look at that. Holding them off like Phil said. Look at that. And if you don't hold them off, you take them in the other direction. And the shifty players, you don't even really have to use shield because they're so shifty though. Smoked. Get that left stick going, baby. See what I'm saying, guys, though? It's a perfect time to work on stuff. Get in the lab. If you have any questions at all, too, make sure you're asking, man. I'd love to answer. We have people on the stream that can answer just whatever you need help with. All right, boom. And then, Phil, you want to play after this, bro? What's up, Cesar? How are you? Phil Scores FC. We'll get a game in after this. My boy Phil is my day one. He shares his content online, too, so make sure you check out his YouTube channels, Phil Scores FC. Go support him, man. Subscribe to his channel, like his videos. He's got great content. He's a great player, so you can learn just off of that. Oh, no, that was supposed to be Suarez. That was almost beautiful, guys. Oh, shit. Long reach tackle. Gotta love it. Oh, I didn't fake it. Damn it. That's right. I didn't have to be so aggressive. I'm in LBC. Smoked me. Oh, my God. His first shot of the game. He just torched me, dude. 7 different times. Every time I took my finger off, he knew exactly what I was doing. Come on, too much. I had him. I should have just shot it. All of a sudden, Mbappe's turned into a world beater. Oh my God, all of a sudden, Mbappe's turned into a world beater. There we go. Come on. Come on, Dino. Come on. Yep, you're in. Boom, turn out and shoot. Shoot it. What? Please go ahead and tell me what happened there, guys. Okay, gotcha, Philly boy. Gotcha, brother. But anyway, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Phil Scores. He's one of the best guys you could ever meet in your life. Always down to help. Super supportive. Been day one. Big help for me. One of my best friends, and I've met him, through the community and stuff. There's so many good people. So just, if you get a chance, Phil Scores FC. Make sure you head over there. Oh, shit. There's no way that just happened. What the hell? That was kind of crazy. Come on. Oh, I forgot to sub. Yes. No, that stupid hesitation touch. Why? Why the hesitation touch? I don't know what I did wrong. I fat-fingered something there. He was through. Good. Hold it up. Good. You're in. Oh my God, you're in. There's no way. And then I get clotheslined. Goal. If this isn't a setup, guys, I couldn't have touched it lighter. Look at this. First of all, that's a penalty and a half. I touched the ball for and then it hits the crossbar. I barely touch it. Tell me where that's not a penalty, guys. Tell me where that's not a penalty. I won the header, then got fucking WWE'd. Come on, Owen. We'll get one more attack. All right, we'll put him SS. We'll go center forward here. We'll go Naldo. We'll go Messi here. And we'll go 1 AMF here. We'll go that. That will be as a. I'm going for the win. We're going for 4-1-1-4. Then we'll go Neymar. Alright, I'm going for the win. There's no way I'm tying these guys, boys. There's just no way. That's just complete dog shit. I'm going red. Holy Turam, what's up with this getting turned around like this? Good. Come on. Good. You're in. You're in. You're in. You're in. Come on, don't. Good. Get out. Okay, good. Before 92. Here we go. Last chance. There's no way that that's the shot. Okay, so somebody tell me why that didn't register. That's Eze, guys. He's got a blitz curler. Go ahead and tell me how that didn't oh, was I inside the box there? Wait, the Blizzies not register inside the box, do they? I should have touched it outside. Or if not, I got totally screwed. It better be the case. Otherwise, look at this. It's just one of those stupid-ass games. One shot where Mbappe, who I was hemming up the entire game, turned into a world beater. So I hold matchup down in AI. It's like dude, you can tell like if when you're defending AI, they know what you can tell that they're reading what you're registering. I'll hold matchup down, and once I see I'm in a lockup and the shoulder challenge isn't going to work, I let go of matchup, release that little lockup, and then I'll repress it or, press for a challenge, and I'll time it and win the ball. Right? Every time I did that, it was like his Mbappe knew, and instead of taking a touch forward, he'd take that touch to the side. Every other time, though, it was easy to dispossess him. But on that one play, not only does he do that very well, but then he hits the shot of his fucking life. I think that was Mbappe, by the way. Pretty 95% sure. It's just insane how that works out. Grab some more coffee real quick. Holy hot coffee. Man, I just heard my daughter call me a butthole. I'm going to say I heard it. Hey, I heard that. Little bees, no. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this, boys. Gotta redeem myself against these guys. Alright. Wish Renegade Kami was on. Where's Renegade Kami at? All right, hold on, boom. So, the regular Jose Mourinho. It's got to be quick counter, right? So I was saying you always play quick. Standard Jose Mourinho proficiency eFootball. Yep. Quick counter or long ball. We'll prepare for quick counter. But this one I will play possession second half. Alright. So for this, individual instructions, I'd lock up. Oh yeah, he's got some guys going. I'm locking up Yamal and Raul. Tie mark Yamal and Raul. And just in case I go sub-tactic for this one, I'll put on time mark Raul, Yamal. Alright, so we got that. Spence and Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to go counter target Suarez on this one. And we'll push up Ronaldinho. Or no, I can only go one. I'm going to go. I'm tag marking two people. Sorry, I can't counter target. Never mind. I'll go offensive Ronaldinho. If I ever have one of those spots open defensive, I go counter target Suarez typically, or I might go offensive Ronaldinho or Yamal if I have some space, like if they're playing a 3-back or they have an attacking back. On Ronaldinho's side, I'll go more offensive him. Attacking back Yamal's side, I'll go more offensive him. But that's how I do it. And then, if it's a 4-back, alright, offensive Ronaldinho. If it's a 4-back like this, I'll tell you why I wanted to go counter or counter target is because, hold on. If I didn't have one of these and I could go counter target, I wanted to go Suarez counter target because not only is it a 4-back, but notice their midfielders, guys. No defensive mid. That means Suarez is going to have so much time and space to hold the ball back to goal and get shifty with it to get that half a step that he needs. He is going to eat this alive. This is a game he can score 3, 4, 5 goals. So I'm going to keep my marks on Shevchenko and Yamal and Raul because I don't want them getting crosses in because we all know how that goes. So I'm going to keep those. That I prioritize that over getting counter target on Suarez. But if it was a 1 center forward setup or if I didn't feel as threatened, I would leave one of these defensive individual instruction spots open and I go counter target Suarez. And he would be pushed up even deeper with the center back on his back and as much space as he needs to hold it, right? With that 90 physical contact, again, check my build on eFootbase because this is the very best you can get. Shout out to the community who showed me their builds, and I revised mine, which maxed them out at 108, by the way. Mine was 107. And he's going to score. This is a game he lights it up. Then I went ahead, since I have defensive on Vieira so he doesn't veer, I pushed Ronaldinho further up the pitch. And the reason I did that is because, without a doubt, Ronaldinho on that left, I keep doing that, which means Bissaka on the right is going to be pushing up, right? So that's how you got to look at it. And even Spence will be pushing up, but I'd rather, for my individual instructions for offensive, keep that defensive on Vieira than have Yamal and Ronaldinho pushed up. So that's how you got to do it. There's going to be a few different options you want. Why do they limit it to 4 and don't have 5, 6? I don't know, right? I guess because they're like, oh, we don't want to add time, but you should be able to have up to 11, 12, 13, like whatever you can fit in, but you have a time limit. So that's where the skill gap is. It's like, hey, add whatever skills you want, but you have 2 minutes to do this or 1 minute to do this. You see what I'm saying? But nobody limits it. You might man mark someone, and then also for corners have to do this, and then like there's so many different individual instructions your manager could give you. They shouldn't limit those. They should limit the time so you can't take all day like you can versus AI. But and then that's where the skill gap is, being able to do it quickly and choose which skills you want and for which players. Right? That's how it should be to make it more realistic. But I love the Vasco da Gama uniforms. Shout out to those. But you see what I'm saying, guys? Even against AI, it shows you. Against most opponents, long ball counter comes in handy again through. Long ball counter comes in handy. Look. So here, I got matchup on, then I release it, then I time my tackle. See how I did that? I wish they had an overlay in this game. Look, has a space to get it. Oh, wow, Rabiot came and got him. Prove me wrong. I'll finish the interception there. I'm going to eat these guys up. I know it. Their setup's just not built to take care of my team. Oh, yeah, hold it. Low screen time. And then it doesn't trigger, and he still almost scores it. Unbelievable. What up, Realm? How are you, bro? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see your name, I should say. Guys, that's a low screamer all day, and it didn't register. Come on, company wins it easy. Come on, comp. Oh, yeah. What the? Oh, I had super cancel. Super cancel, so he went around the side. Good. It was supposed to trigger that an hour ago, and I was making sure. I was like, why isn't it triggering? Why isn't my step over triggering? Did you see the delay in that? How long it took me to trigger? Look at this. Touch, shoot, goal. Oh, there's no way. One touch, buried it. Too much opening. Look at that back line and look where their midfield is, guys. You cannot do it. Argentina. My son can't stand me for wanting Argentina, but guys, I don't want Spain. I like Yamal and everything. Like as a player, I don't like him. Like as a person, I think the kid has a lot to learn. Pull up your damn pants for one, and but as a team, I'm going Argentina for the legacy. I mean, Messi winning 3 World Cup finals, but getting smoked by Germany in 18. Getting to win that too when they were not like the team to beat in the 2 they won. It was simply a whole team that was fighting for one player that they look up to and that they appreciate. That's brilliant stuff. That's stories, guys. That's brilliant. That's Michael Jordan-esque, guys. So I'm going for Argentina. And look, you know, I feel for Ronaldo, but he never got the respect of his Portugal teammates. Blame him or blame his teammates, but that Portugal team, arguably more talented than Argentina and a lot of teams, but Argentina, every one of those players knows what they were fighting for, every one of them. Best Marseille in the game, or best Marseille in the game, guys. Best Marseille in the game. Ramin Ramal. Best Marseille in the game, guys. I'm telling you. This is where you practice this stuff. Get the timing down perfect. Watch this. Boink. Touch. Bury it. That's where you do it at right there. Right, Realm. And when he was in MLS, scoring, setting single World Cup scoring record, right? And setting all-time World Cup scoring records. As an MLS player, that's incredible, dude. Speed or acceleration burst shot. Wah, wah. Bellingham. That's the difference between 85 shooting and 95. Them little quick shots. Oh my god, a little fruit fly. I hate these bastards. I'm going to end up punching a hole in my monitor on accident. You guys ever get, I don't know where you guys live, but if you ever get those fruit flies, there'll be like one of them in your whole house, and it's the most annoying little bastard. Somebody left a door open. Oh, that was it. His little unique animations are so sick. I'll try to show you guys one here in a bit that I love. The little chest run into a shot, and then his backflip that he does is nasty. And it's not just him. Other shifty players can do it, but there's a few of those special Ronaldinho tricks that are sick. Oh, win that. Come on, Thuram. Good. Thuram, that's where Thuram's a beast. But where he's better than Varane is here when the ball's at his feet. Boom. Beautiful ball. Look at the run by Bellingham. Look where he's operating. To the left. Overloading that left channel. Oh, dude, they're on Suarez. They're on Suarez. I haven't been able to prove my point right about Suarez. He's getting the space, though. Oh! I can't take my foot off the pedal, though, man. This is one of... You know how that goes. Take my finger off matchup. What? Who the hell was that? Fighting through everything. Yeah, and guess what? What up, Boomfa? How are you, bro? Long time no see. Yeah, and France, finally Zidane will be in the game, just not the way we wanted. I use 350 Stadium Custom 350. I changed it. I used to use 010-0, but I changed it. I feel like this is better for dribbling and passing. Oh, I tried to take my finger off accelerate. Oh! Don't dive. That's why you don't dive. Good. No! Did I just do that? Oh my god. You see what I mean? Oh, that's what will happen. Look at this. You can't get more unlucky. Look at this. Win the ball and fucking company tackles my no problem, buddy. Oh, still silly. All right, I gotta reignite the flame. Who wants to get a user game in after this? All right, hold on. I gotta ask members first, and then if none of them are on, all right, boom. Dude, he can't get a shot that goes through. All right, boom. Touch, hit, goal. Oh! No! Okay, oh, I was going to say it ran out. I was like, dude, I super canceled it. There it is. Oh my god, look at this. Touch, hit, goal. Dude, how? How are they getting to all those? Yeah, dude, dude, practice in AI League, dude. Just practice in AI League. And get sharper and sharper and sharper, bro. I always wait a bit, because it's like after dark when the weirdos come out, they say. That's how it is for PvP. The start of a phase. You never get right on. It sucks, but it's just the inconsistency of the gameplay. I tried it. They 100% get used to you. Good. Zambrotta, that's that Shadow Hunt. Oh, he stopped him in his tracks there. I should have went for it earlier. Wrong pass. Welcome to eFootball, guys. As if you couldn't read that, score should be about 7-0. Score should be about 7-0. But each game you'll smoke them, and they'll hit the shots of your life, and you got to get a clear shot. Hit the post with Yamal. Somehow a block from God on a hole at point blank. Look at this. Threads it. And then this shit right there, corner. It's like, bro, Yamal, you could have put your foot on it about 6 times. All right, lefty. Yamal's hitting the shot. Boom. Stupid. Stupid of me. And then how do I not block that, though? How do I not block that? What am I witnessing here? Right there, like that. Why would he do that turn? And then that too. You can never steal those. You got to face this so much. You'll end up tying like 100 in a row from this shit. Look at Vieira. Look at Vieira. Look at Vieira. Look at Vieira. That's probably his first goal I scored with him, period. Look at Vieira. Does it himself, boys. Daddy long legs. What a curl. I just added outside curler on him, too. Look at that. Bing, bing. Good night, Suarez. I just added the outside curler on him. Absolutely, Andrew. Andrew, no shit. It does work like that, doesn't it? It does work like that. All of a sudden, wingers, it'll be like, I know Konami does do that. They'll change it up. What do you guys expect for 27? Are there any leaks that I don't know about? Are there any good leak videos we could watch together? Oh, I want to react to this one video with you guys. And Dominator played some beast. I forgot who it was, and he got smoked. Oh, shit. I gotta focus because these guys are playing like the best team in eFootball. Now, here we go. Good, Bells. Magnetic feet. Good, just control it. Turn him out. And then he goes right into that defender's path after smoking the dude. No reason for that. Good. Look at Thuram. You're a beast, Thuram. There it is. Touch. That's what I was talking about. And then a block. Dude, you know what they're doing well? I just noticed it. Even though they don't have center mids, and I don't think any player would do this, by the way, like at this level. It's crazy risky, but they're doing it so well. Good patience, good D. Once one center back commits, the other one goes and just fully commits to blocking the shot. Come on. It wasn't a low screamer, too heavy powered. Good. Good, Suarez. Keep it in. Oh, that would have been nasty, guys. If I turned that into a goal somehow. All right, what are we at minute-wise? 80th minute. Let's get these subs in. Super sub Owen. Let's go. No, let's go Destroyer Davids. Let's go Mecha. We'll go double anchor. Get Mecha in there. Clog that snow. We'll go like this. Boom. DMF. Then let's go Stevie. CMF. And then let's get Varane in there. To shore things up. No attacking backs. That's how we're going to go. Yeah. Yep. We're going to watch that. Because there is levels to this game, bro. He got smoked in every way. What was that animation? Those auto animations kill me, guys. The ones where I remember when I played you, Phil, and my defender did that. You had Pele, and I got so pissed. I hate you can't pretend that a move like broke a player's ankles type of animation. Like, that's crazy. I hate when they do that just randomly. That's honestly just adding outside effect to a game. It's not skill based. I hate when they do that. Look at Owen. Absolute monster. Oh, and then he got bullied right when I was going to shoot. Fuck. Too much, guys. I should have shot it. I turned him. Should have shot it. He's ridiculous finishing. I tried to shield it. Then I wanted a stunning there. It didn't work. I'm going to... Come on, Mage. Get back, Mage. That's the ball game. We'll take it. Owen should have got one there. I should have shot it earlier. Would have got my super sub a super goal. Yeah, man, I really like this 4-3-2. So I'll show you though. I got that video. Did that video come out yet? It is out. It's out right now. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. Why I like the 4-3-2-1 over the 4-3-1-2. I want to see something real quick. Yeah, they just did our boy wrong. Whole player. Yeah, they just did him dirty, man. I know he's good and everything, but I just don't like him. So the reason why I'm going for this instead is because just about now, if I was going quick counter or even possession, if I was going quick counter, that 4-2-2 would be well worth it. Now, the reason why this totally makes sense to go the 4-3, then it's up to you if you want to go 2-1 or 1-2. If you don't believe that the advanced striker works and you want to go with a poacher or target man here, deep or Pele-esque deep lying forward, or Messi even coming to the ball. But the reason why I go with this triangle up top instead of the reverse triangle with one central AMF and two forwards is because of what's in that video. So you guys can check that out. I don't want to start giving it all to you, but the reason why I'm aiming for this type of system, the 1 DMF, 2 CMFs instead of the 1 DMF, 1 CMF, or even 2 DMFs, is because every team and their brother, besides the cross spammers, are trying to attack down the center of the pitch, in the heart of the field. And having two players with some defensive-minded abilities, right? Even as offensive as Hull it is, he does incredible, guys, of like recovering and whatnot. So the point that I'm trying to make, wait, did I adjust this? Yes, I did. The point that I'm trying to make is that it's so hard for an opponent to break this down when you have a DMF and 2 CMFs. But then furthermore, when you add Ronaldinho and Yamal in there, especially if you use this in a highline system, possession or quick counter, which I have possession, and I'll play a game real quick with using all possession no matter what my opponent, because you notice every time it's better for me to play LBC. That's why I have it as one of my systems. Whether you like it or not, it gives you the advantage when you're playing quick counter all the time. So I'm going to go possession here, even if I'm playing quick counter and it's dumb, right? But especially in this line, your 2 AMFs help fill in gaps too, guys. And it's just so hard. When your opponent has the ball, especially if they're trying to work it from their backfield, you make it next to impossible for them to get a clean pass. They almost got to get dirty and start chipping balls up and trying to play off their big strikers. And it really does work out. Now, if I had the ability to switch to any play style, if I played a system like mine or a double blue quick counter, I'm going out wide instantly. I'm going 2 DMFs and a CMF, and I'm putting my 2 DMFs both on defensive. Those are my individual instructions. Then I'm going out freaking wide, but I'm going to anchor my SS. So I'll have a center forward making runs all over, an anchored SS that's going to stay in the center as an option. I'll have 2 defensive minded DMFs, and then we work from there. The rest of our players, they push out wide to receive the ball, which will help me go around my opponent's press. And as soon as those opponents start pressing me out wide to get the ball, that's when we work it back into the middle. You see what I mean? If you happen to have Thiago, he's excellent in that role, solid enough defensively, and really a stud on the ball and in passing. I do not, bro. I do not, Andrew, unfortunately. But let's get in here. Let's get a possession game in this 4-3-2-1 so I can really, this is where it really stands out, overloading those channels and controlling the game. And the wide again. All right, there's the opponent. There you go. This is a perfect. He's going for out wide, so I'm going to tight mark Messi and Yamal, and I'm going to play possession. So look, I'll do it here just in case, just to practice. Yamal, Messi, sub tactic. You should be able to just copy paste, like copy from regular. They should have that option. Another easy quality of life fix they could easily do, and they don't. All right, then opponent information. I got Valverde, Alexander-Arnold. He's going to go in the middle, so I'm going to push offensive. Once again, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, so that's on Trent's side. Not that Valverde. Valverde will be a no-play style left back, right? So he'll probably stay. He'll push up a little, but Trent will definitely. That's a fullback finisher, I believe. He'll go into the center, so that'll open up that space. All right, let's get it. Absolutely, Andrew, 100%. Especially with how everyone's playing nowadays. The only out wide I have is Amorim with the terrible link-up play just for crossing the diagonal A or whatever. No, aggressive centering A or something. And then he has out wide, but I'd like a different out wide. I'm trying to remember if I did aggressive centering A in my link-up video, guys. Did I? Hold on. I gotta check this now. No, it's gonna drive me crazy. Hold on. I gotta check this rule. Just give me a second. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Aggressive centering A. Let me make sure I did it right, though. Cross specialist, Fox and Boss. Yep. Okay, good. I was like, oh shit, I forgot one. Because they added some of these after some of these articles that I use to so people can reference them. Here we go. No, this is AI League, bro. This is AI League. It's way too early to go PvP. I'm still seeing if I want to play 4-3-2-1, which I'm leaning towards. Yeah. He said, this seems robotic. Very good read, though. Look at Suarez. What? So you got to exercise those things out of your game. Yeah. Yeah, don't be in a rush to get into PvP, trust me. In case you haven't been reading, the servers haven't been kind at all. Look at that overlap. Oh no, and again, that was supposed to be the bells. Alright, that's 2 big passes to the wrong target so far. Good, Vieira. Good. There it is again. I don't know why he didn't Marseille there. Goal. Go ahead and tell me why he didn't shoot that. Only in this AI shit. Goal. Only Suarez would not hit an outside curler there and still bury it. It should have been outside curler. Yeah, Jahangir. Or Khan, I'm going to call you Khan. But yeah, that's why. Long ball counter playing style players don't just run there. And fly with so much pressure you can't even pass. So long ball counter actually has a deep defensive line and there's no press on long ball counter. Are you thinking quick counter, brother? So much pressure. Are you talking about pressure offensively with the runs? Because attacking runs and quick counter are actually way more aggressive. Good. Boom. Good. Aye. Recover. Good recovery, Bellingham. Gotta do better with player switching there. Good. Bellingham, why stop? Why stop? Oh, there it was again. Good. See, I triggered a step over there. And it didn't do it again 2 times in a row. But then it works there. It's like, what the fuck? Then it works there. See here. Touch and hit. I don't know what happened there. Come on, boys. Guys, it's just so ridiculous. I can't even explain to you. It doesn't matter what you do with the delay, with the player switching or whatever. I can only imagine PvP right now. I can't even think about it. Like, even that, it's just... Goal. There's no fucking way I took the extra touches for that reason. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Perfectly smoke them. And then look at this. I walk it in for that reason. It's just insanity, dude. What do you mean by that, Jahang? Sorry, Khan. And there we go again. Another fucking shit reach shot when you have all the time in the world. It's just too random. Too random. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my good God. Only Louis, guys. Only Louis. Weak foot. Going away from goal, you know what else? Phenomenal finishing, boys. Whenever you get Louis with attacking surge and phenomenal finishing, this is the outcome. Look at this. Look at this. Phenomenal finishing. Only Louis. Away from goal. Phenomenal finishing. Oh, I know, Andrew. I don't trust shit that they say. Their network. Guys, wait till you see my video tomorrow. It's the #1 player in the world from Jordan. Okay? I react to his gameplay. Guys, every game he plays, he's got 2 and 3 bars and his opponent has 2 and 3 bars. Every game I play will be 5 bars, opponent 5 or 4. And my shit's glitching everywhere. You can see it. And him and his opponent, 2 and 3 bars. It's the best gameplay I've ever seen. Go ahead and explain that one to me. Just like them saying, like, oh, nobody uses Smart Assist when every opponent you face was using it in Division 4 through 10. It's just like complete lies, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, it don't even matter, Con. Wait till you see this video tomorrow. If you watch that video I drop tomorrow, you'll see. What up, Smooker? How are you? You'll see. It doesn't matter if you have 5 bars. This guy is the #1 in the world. He has 2 and 3 bars every time. So does his opponent. And it's the best gameplay I've ever seen. Meanwhile, we'll have 5 bars, and it's just complete dog shit. Well, that didn't work how I wanted, but I'll take the corner. Slow motion scissors. Too easy. Too easy. Smooker, do you want to get in a game after this, bro? Just for fun? Just to see how the connection is and everything else? And I can use my 4-3-2-1. Due to peer-to-peer connection thing. Yeah, I know. The way they do it, I remember them showing that graph where it's all different. But let me know if you're down, bro. Any other solution for PS4? Because I suffered a lot when my opponents are moving crazy with 0 skills. They just keep passing and shooting, and in defense, full pressure all match. Yeah, dude. I mean, I have a lot of videos out there you can watch, but if it's because of bad connection, unfortunately, there isn't much you can do, bro. You just got to try to keep it simple. Always clear it. Don't play with it in the back. It's just unfortunate. If that's what you mean. Or if you're not talking about bad connection, maybe you're talking about because they're using quick counter, all of them. Or LBC, whatever. Yes, touch hit. Goal. Oh my God. Vieira's nasty, guys. Vieira's so nasty. And dude, I lowered his dribbling and gave him better passing. Best decision ever. Let me show you him real quick. Okay, Smooker, no big deal. I get it, buddy. You're all good. Look, so here's my rebuild on Vieira. Physical contact 90. Speed and excel 85 apiece. But I lowered that dribbling. 80 flat dribbling, 84 ball control, 83 tight possession. Boosted the passing. Also pushed them. A lot of people have a 104 Vieira build. Mine boosted to 105. And a lot of you guys probably did this already too, but I just like having dribbling typically. But Vieira just feels so good already on the ball, it doesn't even matter, guys. Game is over. And I forgot to go, so I'm going to go possession. I'm going to go one red possession. We're going to play keep away. You'll really get to see the overload in the channel. See where Bellingham's playing? Remember what I told you guys. Look, I want to show you guys this. See how I have him lined up? And everyone's like, oh, no, it doesn't matter. He's a center mid. He'll play. It doesn't matter where you put him. Yes, it does. When I push him to the outside of Ronaldinho, notice where he plays. He occupies that left channel now. Just like Hullet pushed to the right, occupies the right center, though. Watch. Look at the difference. Look where Bells is. Ready? Look where he's at. Look at him. Look what he's occupying. Right where I want him. Now look at Hullet. Right center. I passed the wrong person, but look at Hullet. Right center. See? So we can connect with Suarez. Ha ha ha! I love it, boys. No, they're full of shit, Con. But you see what I mean, guys? Perfect example, guys. Work the channels. Overload. That's what the 4-3-2-1 offers that the 4-3-1-2 doesn't. You need two AMFs to play this way. Look, I had the left channel overloaded, and then I have the right channel. Go look right now. Here, actually, I'm going to show you. You see how that play went. Now look at this video tomorrow coming out, just so you can see what I'm talking about, okay? Here's my channel, right? This 4-3-2-1 versus 4-3-1-2, you'll see a lot of that in here. But look at this. I want to show you guys this. Notice the left channel, Bellingham, Zambrotta overlapping, and then Ronaldinho, okay? Notice the right channel, Hullet and Yamal, with Suarez connecting. So as Hullet runs up on the inside, notice the positioning. It's perfectly right there for you. You see Vieira in the center there, Suarez in the center that can go to either side, make diagonals in the central channel. I pull people to the left. I pull opponents' players to the right. It opens up the center. Or if they don't want to pull out of position, I'm going to own this left channel. I'm going to own this right. And if they do push over here and they still have numbers here, this is wide open. If they push over here, this is wide open. If they all stay center, this and this is wide open. You see what I mean? Watch this video tomorrow. It will change your perspective. It will help you a ton in how you play, guys. I'm telling you. And AI divisions is a perfect place to practice. Okay? Without a doubt. What did I just... Is this one the video capture, I believe, right? Video capture. Yeah, okay. Perfect. All right, sorry. All right, let's get back into it. Okay. I read that right. Now watch the rest of this game. Same thing. Look it. We're in possession. I'm gonna even go no red line. Look, so here's the overlap. Now look where Bellingham's at. I want to show you. There's Ronaldinho. Look where Bellingham, he made a run. Or no, that was Louis. Sorry, Louis went center, so Bellingham. So obviously, depending on your runs, your players will hold up. You'll hear, I talk about that in the video too. But hold on. So Suarez made that run to the side, so Bellingham held. So look, once I get the ball back, you'll get to see it. So let's let them clear it out or whatever they do. Now look at this. Down the center. Look at the coverage. I got Vieira here. I pulled Van Dijk out of position, so they thought they could get me. They couldn't. Look, Vieira's in the center. Now look, Bellingham over in that left channel. Look where he's at. In that left channel, so I can overload it. Look, Bellingham made a run. Boom. I couldn't get it through. And then if I go to the right channel, right center, you got Hullet with Yamal. And the reason why, because Thuram's defensive, so he doesn't join. But look where Hullet's at. More centralized, so he can connect with Suarez. Right? You see the recovery here? Good recovery. Good. Boom. Didn't know I was going to win that. Getting a little ugly. All right, here we go again. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, I know it is. That's why I'm not doing it. I can't. That's why I don't do it this early. You can't go this early for whatever reason. Maybe somebody knows the answer, but yeah, I've learned that lesson a long time ago. At the start of a phase, it's kind of like champs. You never play foot champs on a Friday unless you just want the worst games ever. Players who want bad connection for like to be rats, goal. Yeah, never play PvP this early, guys. Inception redeemed himself because he's an insane player, but he's an insane player, remember. And even on the first day, it was terrible. He could not get a win. He played awful. He was like, this game's not the same, and he's right. Early PvP, dude. That's why people wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Most people, not all. You know what I mean? But when you get it, when it's good connection, it's brilliant. Yeah, Smooker, 100%. I always wait. I learned that straight away. But it's kind of the same with FC, though. And here's what I think, guys. I think that you have those players that don't give a shit. I think you have the really, 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 really good players that have really, really, really good connection. Right? And then I think you have the complete rat bastards that know that they're taking shortcuts so they don't care. So it's like you're either going to get insanely good players, you're going to get rat pieces of crap, or you're going to get just like, I don't give a F. And a lot of times those players suck to play too. And then it's just, that's how it works for whatever reason in champs and anything. If you get on, like, we don't have a weekend championship thing in eFootball, but if we did, it would be like the minute the clock struck where you could play. If you started games, your experience if you played minute one, day one, would be way different if you started like later that night or day or whatever it is, or the next day. It's just how it works. Maybe there's an explanation, but it's just how it works. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you have to climb anyway. Yeah, that's a good point. And honestly, you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong about this, but I feel like streaming probably negatively affects the connection as well based on how the connection works. You guys tell me if I'm correct or not. Goal. You guys tell me if I'm correct or not. See if we can take advantage of this bullet header. Where's Ronaldinho at? Let me show you guys something. Just getting around. Boom. Boom. Where's Ronaldinho? Oh, hey! Referee! Good Vieira. Boom. Too close of a pass. I'm going to try to show you guys something. A good move to use. Ready? That's a good one if you use it in space. The back flick. And any shifty player does that one well. You just want to make sure you do it with the right player. Oh, not Bellingham. He's not shifty enough. If they're bigger, they just do the regular rainbow. But that back flick, like Neymar can do it. A couple players can do it. Who knows exactly what triggers it. See? Like Zambrotta will just do that. Watch. Boom. Watch this one. This is the other one. I should have held L2 and then he would have done a... here it is. Hold on. He would have done the chest run. Yeah, wait till... Con, try to wait, like... I mean, you have plenty of time. Let's go look at the phase right now. %, agree. Play AI divisions, bro, and just sharpen your game up and then go. Like last season, I finished... I got to Division 1, no problem, bro, early on. And then that was it. And then you just chill. I finished top 40,000, I think. Yeah, I finished top 40,000. And then, let me look. You know, you just got to not care about that stuff and play. But if you want a good experience of playing on the pitch, wait for, look, August 12th. So it's 7:15 right now. What is it? 7:17. 2 days in. August 12th. What's that? 4 weeks? Is it a month? Let's see. Definitely after the World Championships are coming. So next week we got the World Championships in our first giveaway, which I can't wait. $50 giveaway. Make sure you follow me or like me on every social, because on live I'm going to pull a random social media hub up and I'm going to pick one of my subscribers. I'm not going to tell you how or where, but you just got to like each social. Kick, Twitch, TikTok, X, YouTube, all of it. eFootbase is one too. Don't forget eFootbase. If you go to my banners for YouTube or Twitch or Kick, you can see all the socials. Go to OGamester in each of those, like or follow, and you're there for $50. It's going to be continuous. It's never going to end. So it's a good chance for you to win the 50. It's just a $50 gift card or Steam gift card, whatever you play. Now, 7:14. 7:14. 21. 28. 26 days, guys. It's 26 days away. 26 days, guys. That's 12. 26 days away. You don't need 26 days of just grinding PvP. Yeah, absolutely, Con. So just, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. I don't have like insanely good gameplay. I'm not some superstar player that can play through it and win. I can't play on 3 bars like that. The #1 player, I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but just watch my video tomorrow. When you see this guy on 2 bars with great gameplay, I mean, flying around the pitch, him and his opponent, 2 and 3 bars, and the game looks like it's like they're literally sitting on top of a Konami server as they play. It's like, how does that make sense, bro? That shows you the bars are bullshit. Right? Actually, I'll show you this right now. I'll give you a sneak preview of the game, of the movie tomorrow. So look at this, guys. Look at this nonsense. So this is for tomorrow. Hold on. Here it is right here. So look at this. So this is only available for This is only available for members right now, but for everybody else, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. This is the #1 player in the world. Look at the bars, guys. Look at the bars in the top corner. Hold on. Any game he plays, look at the bars in the top corner. Look at this. 3 bars versus 3 bars. Now watch how much they're flying around the pitch. It's insane. This was on live when I got this gameplay, guys. He's from Jordan. But how is this the connection? Look how much it's flying around. 3 bars. Look at the quickness. I don't even get that versus AI, guys. Look at this. You cannot move that quick. That's 3 bars. Here's another game. You could pick any game. Look at this one. 3 bars versus 3 bars again. How about another game? 2 bars this time. He has 2 bars. Look at this game. 2 bars. Wait till you see this game's crazy, by the way. This one that we broke down. He was getting his ass kicked on the phone, putting the phone down, putting the controller down, doing all this shit. And I'm like, his name's El Hacker. Is he really a hacker? Like, no. He's a former world champion in 2022. He's won money in the game. He's a legit player, but he just plays like he doesn't even give a shit. Constantly switching tactics up, as you see here. He typically plays that 4-2-2 that I showed you guys with the 1 DMF, 1 CMF. But just look at the connection, guys. 3 bars and 2 bars, 3 bars and 3 bars. He's never had more than 3 bars. So you guys can watch that whole video tomorrow. But can someone explain to me how that's the case? Please. Like, it makes no sense to me. I don't understand, Khan. I don't understand it, bro. I can't give you an answer. It doesn't make sense. If anybody else knows, let me and my boy Khan know. Why on earth are we watching players with 2 and 3 bars fly around the pitch, perfect everything, and we can have 4 and 5 bars, and it takes us 5 minutes to get a pass off, it feels like. We can't dribble. Not every skill move goes through. It gets all glitchy. We get the ball stripped from us because we can't move. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments section, please. All right, we got to get one more in. If anybody has any other questions, anything else, guys, I'm going into this PvP season with the 4-3-2-1 official. If you want to see all of the in-depth breakdown of it, why I love it so much, why I'm choosing it over the 4-2-2, and it was literally just meant to test out. I was doing a video on the 4-3-1-2 because that's the most popular setup that I play against more than any setup. 4-3-1-2, whether it's in quick counter, long ball, it doesn't even matter. Right? Doesn't even matter. Here we go. This is a PvP match, by the way. So let's get into it. Top player PvP match. He's playing quick counter. I'm in LBC. PvP right now. All right, we'll keep him defensive. He's in quick counter, so we're going to go Messi, Ronaldinho type marked. This is just for you, buddy. Messi, Ronaldinho type marked. He took out Messi. Who did he put in? Yamal and Ronaldinho. Boom. Yamal. Yamal, Ronaldinho type marked. Maldini to Ram. Then that's it. Just a type marking and defensive for Vieira. We'll keep everything else the same. Hazard. I could want to go more defensive here. Nope, I'm going to keep it as is. You know what? With Hazard there? No, I'm going to keep it as is. Let's play. We'll end in the video, win or lose, with a PvP match facing a good opponent, as you can see. Let's see how the connection is. Let's see how it goes. Sounds good, Andrew. Hell yeah. 100%, bro. We'll definitely get it in. First match of the season. Here we go. Let's see how the gameplay is, and I'll just be completely honest with you. What? See what I'm saying? In what world is that going to go there? In what world would that go there? Look at the delay, guys. It's just so stupid. It's not even worth playing this shit right now. I can already feel it. It's insane. They didn't expect Taram to come up. There it is. Look at this. Goal. Ha ha ha, boys. That's how we do it. That is a beauty. That's how you scored skill goals, even in bullshit connection. And that's all you can do is just keep playing football. Just keep playing football. Look, 5 bars to 5 bars my ass. You can even tell the glitchiness over what we just seen on that video. Good work. Look at Hullet. Oh, come on, Hullet. Why did he stop his run? There it is. There it is. Counter him. Look at that. There it is. Yes, look at Ronaldinho. Good try, good try. All right, here we go. Two 0, baby. They all think I'm going to go for my blitz curler, and then boom, turn it in line. Let's go, boys. Let's keep playing football. Nice and focused, nice and sharp. Boom. Good. Good. Come on. Oh, that's some bullshit. The delayed reaction. Look at this. What? Tried to force it. Don't mind if I do. Look at that. Perfectly timed. Boom. 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 Yes, boys. Look at. Goal. Oh, my God. Across his body. That should be 3. Good. Good. You're in. Come on. Come on, Suarez. Look at Hullet. Look at Hullet. Look at Hullet. Oh, no. He went Suarez. No way. Another delay situation there. Look at this. Bullshit. He would have got lucky as hell there to get it. Unbelievable. Appreciate it, Con. Unbelievable. Look at the dog shit here, too, on the delay with Bellingham. It's just no skill nonsense. You guys know what I mean? It's not build-up goals or anything. It's that type of bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, look at this. Look at this. That's fine. Trash, bro. It's all delayed trash. All right, here we go. We got this, dude. Just gotta stay calm. I know, bro. It's unbelievable. That's what I mean. It's unbelievable. No build-up, no work. It's just all trash. Look at this. You're in. You're in immediately. How? How did my Suarez not get that, guys? How did my Suarez not get that? Here it is. Boom. 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 Goal. There it is. Oh, no. How? How, boys? Give me a break. He don't even know what he's doing, bro. Yeah, he don't even know what he's doing. He just ran into me and somehow kept the ball. Look at this. He didn't even know what he was doing there. Look at this. You're through. Oh, I should have chipped through it, guys. I know. It's obvious, bro. It's so obvious. I'm still whooping his ass in football, but it's just one of those games. You just got to kind of... Did you see that one on the side where he was dancing around running into me and somehow I didn't steal it? That was hilarious. All right. But all in all, it doesn't matter because I'm smoking them playing football, and that's the most important aspect. All right, so we're going to keep everything else as is. Read him perfectly. Read him perfectly, boys. Read him perfectly. What the? Why? Oh my god, see this shit? It's just insane. Now you guys see what I'm talking about here. It just ruins the good football that you could be playing. See how I'm trying to play possession and it wrecks it. That last pass, you can't force it there. That was my fault. Look at that. Stepping on. That's why you do the tight marking, guys. Look at this. It's all just delayed trash. It's just all delayed trash, guys. It's all delayed trash. He can't play smart assist. I'm in Division 3. It's all just delay fucking trash, bro. That's all it is delay trash. You can't play good football against these fucking losers, bro. They're all just losers. Who would waste their time to play like this fucking joke of a fucking player? Look at this. Look at this. Just getting his ass whooped too. Look at the delay again. Look at the delay again. Just complete trash, bro. Just complete trash. All delay. It's unbelievable. He hasn't done one good thing. He scored a goal from a bullshit thing on my fucking... Come on, Ronaldinho. Eat that, you little bitch. Eat that, you little bitch. It's called football, boys. The sickening part is he could try to play football too. You see what I'm saying? We could both just enjoy a good game with delay, no big deal. But you have a piece of crap that's trying to take advantage of nonsense. You guys see what I'm saying? It's hilarious. Guarantee this dude has some type of rank that's like the top rank too. See what I mean? See what I'm saying with this shit? I'm still trying to play football. Even though I could just clear it all day long. He's got a stupid press going with delay. Read his little cancel. Read his little cancel. That's called skill, baby. Yes, you're in. Eating him alive. Eating him alive. Come on. Overload. Overload. Eating him alive. Eating him alive. Eating him alive. Oh, no way you got that lucky. There's no way you got that lucky. Eating him alive. Eating him alive. Come on. Overload. Look how quick he's moving, too. It's crazy. Half turn shoot. Oh, I love it, boys. I know, Andrew. Notice how I'm keeping the ball and he's going. Oh, now it's time. You ready for this? It's going to be 6 forwards, 1 center mid, kick and run. Fucking losers. All right, so we're going to go CR7. I still want to win, have some strength up top. Sorry, Mikey, you're going to not have to sit this one out. I'm going to go Mecha and go double anchorman here. Then let me see what time. 80th minute. Okay. We're fine. Then we go Davids. He can hunt a little bit. Then CMF here. That's going to be Pirlo, so we still have some nice defense there. Then Nene's going to come in and play a little AMF. Oh, no, I can't sub anymore. Okay, cool. That's perfect. I'll take it. Wait, did I do 5 subs already? Wait. No, not Pele. I want Gerrard there. All right, we're good there, Gerrard. Ronaldo. I think that's all I can do. Nope. Nene. Oh, no. Where's Jamal? Where's Jamal? Where's Jamal? Boom. Jamal's back in. Center back. Right back. Boom. Varane. There we go. Come on, kick and run now. Kick and run now, buddy. Kick and run now. I don't even need to see what he's playing. Kick and run now. What the fudge sickles was that? Send you them all over there, boys. Nice try. If you're not moving 100 miles an hour, let Davids hunt. What the hell is this game, boys? I won the ball clean. Nice try. I just slowed down. I just slowed down. I just slowed down on him. Toying, boys. Toying, boys. Toying, boys. Toying, boys. What the fuck? Why did he take a touch? This player, bro. This is why you wait, though, Con. But at least we got a W off of this piece of junk, bro. Are you guys seeing the craziness of this, though? I'm gonna have to do I should do a video on this to help other people like Con that feel like that go through this and that don't understand that we all do. You know what I mean? Let's send Vieira up to win that. Oh, no, we got CR7, don't we? Yeah. I'm just gonna let them kick it. Boom! See! And he wins it. 3-1. Oh, nice pass. You're in. Look at Ronaldo. He's in. Let's beat him 4-1. What was that touch, Ronaldo? No, I had the sprint held down. That was my fault. I guarantee this is some top-ranked player I just smoked, boys. Guaranteed. And he'd be like, oh, well, you played double blue? Yeah, after you were kicking and running when I whooped your ass because you showed you couldn't play football. Oh! Who was that? Was that Varane? Bro, I swear to God that was Luis Suarez, guys. I swear to God that was Luis Suarez who kept the 3-1 alive. I know, Con. It's crazy. I think that was a top player to smoke. Look at the possession. Watch him be like, you didn't even... Just destroyed, boys. Just destroyed. Ruud Gullit, player of the game. Jude had a good one. Ronaldinho. Look at this. This is a full of shit lie. Isn't that funny? That's so funny, bro. It was such bad connection. It wasn't. So now when we watch that #1 player in the world, when we watch him on 3 bars, him and his opponent on 3, then you see this graph and see that game back. It's like, bro, 2 5 bars are... what was my opponent? What was his bars on? But look at the stats in this game, guys. It's crazy. Look at these stats. Hold on. How do I see those stats again? Can I go back and see them? Oh, this is... oh, what's up, dude? This is the player I just beat. Bro, did you see the stats? Let's go see his connection here. Hold on, we're going to watch... oh, are you doing the puke face at how you played or at the connection? It was like 70-40 possession, and then did you see my goals compared to yours? Okay, so he's not that impressive. So, yeah. But good play. I mean, good try. He knows how to play like the nasty football, the quick counter, kick and run stuff. You guys want to watch back the game and see my goals compared to his? Edson, do you want to see my goals compared to yours and what 70% possession looks like in a game where I was trying to pass the whole time, gave you a goal in doing it? Because you realize you just got took into school by a player that couldn't move and that played football while you kick and ran, right? Yeah, I know. Well, you could see how it could be useful against players who don't like know how to properly play yet. You could see how that kick and run. I mean, look at how many times it was just like a joke where he's running through my players. And let's go back and watch that. All right, finish recording. Edson, did you see the stats? I absolutely destroyed you, Edson. Your only goal was one that you got off of the game. I was passing and moving around you the whole time. I scored 3 football goals. It's going to be put into a video. Read the comments. I'm actually going to share your comments too. Bro, you realize I outpossessed you, outshot you, outpassed you, out everything to you. This is the guy right here that I beat, guys. He's on here saying Buffon. Not saying Buffon's not a great goalie. But by the way, that was Suarez who saved that 3-2 at the end, but that still would have been a loss for you. Bro, did you see every stat in the game? Did you see every goal? Not one of your goal. All defensive. I outshot you. How do you explain that, Edson? I out everything you on the game. We'll watch it back right here. Did you read? But hold on, Edson. Are you thinking that we can't watch the game back? Because I'm going to literally make a video out of this. Only because, not because I want to rip you apart, but because the bad connection is crazy. When I had 5 bars, I want to see how many bars you had, but I'm watching the top player in the world has 3 bars and his opponent has 3, and they had great connection. But I just destroyed you, bro. No offense. I'm not being mean. I get my ass kicked. Not that much. But I just absolutely destroyed you. What do you mean, let's see if you were that good? I just played you and ate you alive, and you know I couldn't move. And I'm not saying you couldn't, but, bro, you clearly could still do skill moves and stuff like that. Like, bro, that ball you stole from Bellingham for your first goal, he just stood there. He didn't do the double touch that I wanted, and you ran through him and then played a through ball and scored. It wasn't a 1-2. It wasn't build up. Yeah, we can help you get them, but you just got to be honest with yourself. I'll rewatch the game on this channel right here. Hold on, let me pull it up. Me and Phil got to get a game. Well, actually, and just so you know, Edson, I said it beforehand. If you join my Discord, then you can end up playing me and stuff. But I said before I played you, that's my last game of the stream. I never play PvP, but my boy Khan here was like, dude, can you see if it's as bad? I'm like, we all know it is. Whenever you first start a new phase, the connection's terrible. And it was. That was terrible, but yeah, bro. No offense, but yeah. But, dude, I smoked you. What do you mean, yeah, bad connection, Edson? I smoked you. It's not like I'm saying bad connection and I lost. I'm saying if I didn't have bad connection, I would have beat you 6-0. Guys, have you ever seen someone get their ass kicked and come in and act like he won, bro? This is almost embarrassing. It's so funny. Look, here's the game. This is the guy like, play me, bro. Excuses. Yeah. Bad connection. Bullshit. I still put 3 great goals on you. And you scored 1 trash goal. What's your excuse? I still outpossessed you like 70-40. And that was before I went defensive because you were kicking and running. Yeah, so we both got gifted a goal. Deal. That's true. So that we'll take that. Both got gifted a goal. But you did get outplayed in every... Here, I got to pull this up. Hold on. I'll sit here and watch the game frame by frame, bro. You'll see where I don't think you realize how bad I outplayed you, dog.
Sounds good, Andrew. Hell yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this window capture up.
We'll definitely get it in.
Why won't it let me?
First match of the season. Here we go. Let's see how the game plays.
Boom.
I'll just be completely honest with you.
Here it is. So this is the game versus my boy Edson, who's on here. Oh, I know, bro. You'll see. I did outplay you. I'm just being honest. I'm not being a jerk.
See what I'm saying? In what world is that going to go there?
Just watch this.
Would that go there? Look at the delay, guys. It's just so stupid.
Screw it. You guys are going to be part of a video right now. Let's go to this beginning part. What is up, everybody? OG here. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for watching the video, because your support means the world. And you got a good one on your hands because I'm live on stream. And as you watch this, you're either on the stream and you've seen it, and now you can pause it, check the breakdown, or you're seeing this for the first time. And there's several things you can learn here. One, every new phase, the gameplay sucks. So we're going to get into this, and I'm going to show you why myself and many others wait, typically speaking, before jumping into the new PvP league. But for the boys on stream, shout out to Khan especially, who's been having this problem himself. I wanted to show him, like, here's what the deal is. Everybody deals with it. Here's how you could try to fight through it. You'll see throughout this where the glitchy nonsense, where the delay kind of affects the game. And that's something Konami has to work on, because so many players are playing, I guess, the hype's up for the new phase. People want to quickly climb rank. Whatever the reason is, I'm just a football guy. I don't know the reason why the server sucks sometimes, why the gameplay is inconsistent. But this is a game in which I played a top Division I player. I think he was like top 20,000 last season, perennial Division I player. And I just totally outplayed him. Now, he's on this stream right now. As I'm making this video / doing this stream, breaking down this game we just played, he's on stream. So I'm literally saying this right to his face. But I want you guys to watch the gameplay for yourself and see that even in bad gameplay, it is possible to get results. It is possible to play good football. You don't have to just throw good football away. And in fact, sometimes slowing down, being patient, trying to play good football instead of forcing things is the answer in this delay. And you'll see that several times as you see a beautiful goal there. And I want to walk this back and show you why I was able to put that in the back of the net with absolutely no pressure on me whatsoever. We'll go back a little bit here. Okay, so watch. As I build the ball up, okay, I want you to notice something. I'm playing in my 4-3-2-1. If you don't know, check out my video on the 4-3-2-1. It's out right now. In depth, why I believe it's better than the very popular 4-3-1-2. And the reason why I love it is because of goals like this right here. The 4-3-2-1, unlike the 4-3-1-2, it gives you that 3 center mid or 2 CM, 1 DMF coverage defensively, since everybody and their brother is attacking down the center. So you have that, those 2 CMs in the DMF in front of your wall of 4 defenders. So that's a great defensive coverage there, without a doubt. Better than the 1 DMF, 1 CMF that I was playing, 100%. But then in the attack, yes, you sacrifice 1 secondary striker, and instead you run 1 center forward. You remove that secondary striker, put him at CMF. That's literally the only change to go from the 4-3-1-2 and the 4-3-2-1. So instead, you have, the 4-2-2-2 and the 4-3-2-1. So instead of the 1 AMF and 2 forwards that everybody plays here, I change it to 2 AMFs, 1 center forward, because on each side, the left where the left attacking midfielder is, the right where the right attacking mid is, I overload those 2 channels. That way I can pull the opponent's defenders out of that central area, or if they don't come over to press me in the left channel and the right channel, I just can attack from there and score, as you see here. When they do come out to press me in the left and right channel, that opens up space in the central channel or the opposite side. If I'm on the right, it opens up to central and left. If I'm on the left, it opens up to central and right. I have those overloads for that reason, and you can't do that with just 1 AMF. So I want you to watch and see here how this 4-3-2-1, my setup and tactics, helped me score this goal so quickly. Now watch here. Work the ball up down the right side. Now on my right side, you see Hullet I have him working in the right. I have Bellingham off to the left a bit. And yes, it does matter where you place your players. I have Hullet set up, pushed off to the right. I have Bellingham set up, pushed off to the left. If you don't do that, they will stay central. You don't want that in this situation. You want one to the right of Vieira, which in this case is Hullet, and you see on the pitch, he's right there to the right of Suarez. Then I have Yamal. So I have this overload of Yamal, Hullet, and then Suarez when he makes those runs over. On the opposite side of the pitch, I have Ronaldinho, the overlapping Zambrotta, and my box-to-box Bellingham. So each side, I have an excellent triangle of players, and on the left side, it can even go up to 4 if Suarez comes over, that I'm going to 99.9% of the time outnumber my opponent. That's going to cause him to need to bring players over, and that's when plays like this happen. Check this out. He tries to press me here. I cut it back. Look at the numerical advantage. He has no chance here. All I need is a little bit of space. Play it to Bellingham, who, by the way, notice that Bellingham came over from that left side because Hullet pushed up as a hole player, right? And now he's just toast. He has no chance at all. I could have literally held it with my Suarez, touched it and shot if I wanted to. I could have laid it back to Hullet, who could have touched it and shot. Even Yamal's making a little cheeky run. I could have played him and he could have laid it across back post to an on-rushing Ronaldinho for a tap-in. I mean, shoot, Vieira's back there unmarked. He could have came up and maybe hit a little stunning shot wide open or walked it into the net even. The bottom line is the overload of players created this. So now, this is what I end up doing just to ensure an automatic goal. I take that extra pass. Too easy, boys. Ronaldinho scoring that 1,000 times out of 1,000. And it's all because I worked the ball from that right channel with the numerical advantage into the center, not with one quick cross, not with one through ball trying to force it, but with several short passes. That is the difference between how I play football and how a vast majority of players in eFootball play. Now, if you want to be successful but still enjoy the game and play in a realistic manner, these are examples of how you do that. You don't have to play my 4-3-2-1. You don't have to have numerical overloads on the left and right channel. But these are just examples of how you can play beautiful football and succeed. How you can overcome these kick and run players in these high press and then just boot the ball players. Or the long ball counter, park the bus and then boot the ball players. And especially when you add back connection to it and the amount of players that try to take advantage by doing what I did there. That was trash. That pass that I tried to make, yes, I read it wrong. But nonetheless, you have players that will do that all game long just looking for a lucky play instead of playing football like you see here. Notice every time I get the ball, I'm working it up the pitch, right? I was very unfortunate here, and I shouldn't even have forced that. And then my opponent, clearly the delay got to him, and you hate to see that nonsense. Almost running the ball into the net from delay. If I would have scored there, I would have either A, thought about giving him a goal back, or I would have felt bad. And here we go, 2-0. Now, this is a very simple trick that I want you guys to learn to do. Remember, the blitz curler, everybody knows about, every player who has a blitz curler, and everybody's scared of them, rightfully so. So I make my blitz curlers take the corners on each side. But here's the funny part here. I believe I have to switch this. Let me check this now. Let me see right here. Hold on. Yes, okay. I needed to make sure because sometimes your corner kick takers get switched up when you're switching tactics. So I have my blitz curler on the right side, Ronaldinho taking it. And then on the left side, I have my lefty blitz curler / AMF, Yamal taking it. Every time you take these corners, your opponent thinks you want to run straight to take the blitz curler. So watch what they do naturally. Watch this defensively, what they do. I play the ball. Look what they mark. He gives me the whole byline. Why? Because he does not want me to blitz curl an easy shot in. But the whole time, he gives me an easy goal by doing that. All I have to do is fake like I'm going to my blitz curler, the corner kick taker, turn inside, and bam, set piece, goal. Easiest set piece in the book, easiest goal for Hullet. So it's just outsmarting my opponent. It's as simple as that, guys. So once you learn to do this type of thing and you get sharp in these different areas, no matter what tactics you play, the tactics aren't important. The knowledge is what's important. You guys learning all of these things, how to read your opponents, how to take advantage of these different situations, right? That is how you become elite in eFootball. That's the bottom line. So that's 2-0. Now I want to fast forward to my opponent's goal just for a little example, and then I'll show you my third one as well once I get to this. Okay, so where is it? It should be coming soon. Okay, there's 2-1. Okay, here. So how he got this goal, let's take a look. Yamal. Now, I want you guys to, no, it was here. I want you guys to pay attention here. Okay? You can see where the screen starts glitching out. You can see if you look closely. In these plays, that half a second extra where you want to pass the ball and your player doesn't, where the delay gets you, that's where these games can hurt you. That is why when the connection is bad, the servers are bad, the gameplay, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the technical term, if it is the servers or whatever is causing this. When the gameplay is bad, okay, these are the moments that hurt you, because there's no way in a million years that I lose this ball here because I had all the time in the world to make the pass that I wanted. Look here again. Boom. And then that play was silly because Bellingham never was going to pass to that way. Look at the overlap that I have available here the whole time. But I can't turn, I can't move, I'm stuck. So when you try to play good football, if you play an opponent that's just kicking the ball straight forward, because I end up winning this back and it happens again, these are the type of goals you're going to give up. Notice the difference, though. There is no passing and moving. It is no set play. It is no outsmarting the opponent. It's this. No pass. And then right after we glitch out, we get that. Right? And I score one right back, so I get even with them. But it's just pressing like crazy and taking advantage of delay. That's where Konami really needs to work on the inconsistent gameplay, because players will take advantage of it. I'm not saying my opponent shouldn't go finish that off, and I shouldn't go finish the one I score off, but it would be much better if Konami made it to where players can't win, especially these battles in close games against higher divisions, or any division. Really, it's annoying, but I'm just saying, you shouldn't have games decided with nonsense like that. And look, I'll put myself on the other end of it too. My third goal here. I'll show you how I got that. I got to rewind it a bit. So watch what happens here. Right? Plays the ball. There should be no reason why these plays occur. Watch here. I rewound it a little too far back, but that's okay. You can watch a little bit more of the game. Right here. Now that I look back, I remember that wrong. I thought he connected that throw in with his teammate. And then when my boy got on here, he's probably on here right now, I have to tell him, my man, that was just a bad throw. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. We'll go 10 seconds back. Whoa, went way too far back. It was like 65th minute. 65th minute here. Okay, now watch this. Now watch this throwing, guys. It was just a bad throw. Watch this. I read his throw in, so this wasn't what I thought. I remembered it wrong because the guy I played came in my my stream, and said that like it was from, like, he received it but then got delayed. But watch this. He never even received the ball. Look at that. That was quite literally, my man, I hope you're watching this. I think you remembered it wrong too. I just read your throw in, and yet you still threw it. Look here. I'll pause it right when it happens. My man, this by no means is a bad goal. I take it back. Now, in my head, because of how he came in and said it, I thought Thuram received the throw in and then froze up because of the server delay, whatever it's called. and then I stole it from him and went down. When really, I read where he was throwing it, and then he still just threw it right at my feet. And then I simply cut around him. Here we go. And then I shimmied around him with Bellingham, who's got magnetic feet, who's a great dribbler. And now watch from here, boys. I mean, you guys tell me where this was anything like my goal where I just stole the ball from him and ran in. I mean, I earned this goal, especially where I baited in his center back and then played a Ronaldinho on the run, and then look at this ball to the back post. I think we just showed our boy that sometimes you can remember things wrong in the moment. Okay, so I take it back. Now that was the final 3-1. If you guys want to see the, that was the opponent there. If you guys want to see the, and that's where I don't believe the graphs, by the way, guys. Here you go. I outshot him on target. We tied on total shots. Outpossessed them nearly 60-40, just about. Outpassed him. Out-successful past him. He out-intercepted me by 2. I out-tackled him. 2 saves apiece. So my man came in and said my phone saved me. But he only had to make 2 saves all game. So for him, this is a lesson in the fact that you should watch the game back before saying anything, which he did. To his credit, my boy did come in and say, I'm sorry, I was just mad afterwards. So that's fair. He at least admitted it. But it just shows you, sometimes you got to watch the game first before. And I do it too, all the time, guys. I do it too. Either, oh, this guy sucks, or this goal was BS, and then you watch back like, oh, no, I got toast. So I don't blame him at all. I even remembered a few things wrong. But the point is, if you can't deal with the bad connection, wait a little bit, guys. It is what it is. It sucks it's the way it is, but every start of the phase is like this with the delay with some of this trash. However, you do have the ability to work through it if you just be patient. You're still going to have to deal with some stuff. It is frustrating, but you can get results if it's worth it to you. So, thank you so much, whether you're watching this video or you're on the stream. You guys are the best. I want to shout out some people so this stays immortal on YouTube forever, because these guys made this stream amazing, and they're making the channel amazing. Andrew Cranky Pants, what a name, by the way. My boy, I'm going to mess this up, but Jahangir Khan, 8952, he is the man. Edson Galar, that was my opponent in the game, who ended up admitting he got beat fair and square. Shout out to him for calming down and after talking some crap at first. My boy Big Phil, my right-hand man, Phil Scores FC. Make sure you go to his channel, like those videos, subscribe to his channel, show him some support. He's a great player, but he's new to the content side. Help his channel out, man. It means the world. My boy Renegade Kami, same thing. Go like, subscribe his stuff, support the boy. He just started out. Well, he's been going for a bit, but he's trying to like get his traction. So help him out, right? Then we had a few people I hadn't seen in a while. I got to scroll because we had MG Smooker. He's been out for a little bit, but he's quickly becoming an MVP of the Discord and the channel. Thanks so much to MG Smooker. He is the man. We had some more. My boy Boomfa, another right-hand man, another OG of the channel. He stopped by too. I wish he would have stayed longer, man. It's like he stopped in and said 2 words and left. But Boomfa, if you see this, come in the Discord, man. We miss you, bro. We want to see how you've been doing. My boy Okwar Obina. There was when Boomfa came in. Realm. Haven't seen Realm in a while. We were talking about the World Cup a bit. Cesar Ortega, thanks to you for coming in. Tribal Unks, another valuable member of the community, stopped in. Thank you guys so much. Know what I'm saying? One stopped in. Another beast. Who else was it? Piyush Jashi, 4618, stopped in. Asked a few questions, enrolled, but that's fine. Joseph, Christopher, Driver 1. I mean, guys, the list goes on and on. So, shout out to all you guys. It really does mean the world that you guys are all showing so much love to the channel. I'll keep trying to provide great content, trying to help you guys out. You guys just keep grinding, keep having fun, keep supporting. Make sure you like this stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join the Discord. The link's in the YouTube bio. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody.